Shark guy is nearly dead. Lopachinski putting in work, but that's a huge volley bear ultimate there. And Wesley and Shield, they clean up the fight. As Blaze, he's trying to make the solo play, looking for that upper 90, grabbing to make a fall through, puts it low and gets the goal. And so that will be the Condors.
Angle going, working up the flash. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, all down at once right at the start of the round.
That was
Condors.
probably the quickest round.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for more Condors Esports. Welcome to Conestoga College. I'm Lee Finn. Mr. O'Heck is hanging out beside me, and I hope you're ready for a wonderful day because guess what's today?
Rocket League.
It's Rocket. How did you know that? I didn't tell you yet.
They tell me things.
Oh.
They don't just relay all the information to you.
I
Come
actually
on.
just made a guess.
Oh,
today.
okay.
You know, the RLCS was on today, so I thought, hey, maybe they're going to keep theme. But they
There
actually
you go,
told
yeah.
you.
They told me. Yeah, they told me. Yeah. Oh, did
Okay.
they not tell you?
No, I
They
don't
tell
get
you. They
what
just
do
bring you
mean
in the
tell
room.
me?
Okay.
Yeah,
that was a good guess then.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really
thought
proud of you
so.
for that one.
They told me. Oh, I tricked him.
He's always lying to me, man.
I'm
Always
not
lying to me.
I'm just tricking you. There's a difference, okay?
It's the same thing.
Anyways, today is going to be wonderful. As I said, there's some Rocket League going on today, and it's going to be in NACE. You can see the squad hanging out as per usual. Big old smiles on their face. They're over there.
They're over there.
They're hanging out
I
over
forgot
there.
which TV was on.
It's that one.
It's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big old smile on our players' faces. And if you want to put a name to those faces, here they are right now. Chunk, 80, and Rashiel. And they're almost sitting in that order. It is Chunk sitting in between 80 and Rashiel.
We should have told them. We should have told them to swap around and make it a bit. No.
Well, true. I'm not going to tell them to mix up their seating positions.
I would have.
That is actually a very big thing, probably in most esports too. But in
They do
Rocket
always
League,
sit in those spots.
Yep.
Does that affect their play? You think they'll play worse if we put them, mix
So
them up a little? A little shuffle?
oftentimes what you'll do is, I've seen different strategies from different teams before. Sometimes you'll put the captain in the middle because they can keep the morale up, get the props going. Sometimes what you'll see, though, is you'll put a new player. So if you have a rookie on the squad, you're in front of an audience or anything, you'll put them in the middle because that way they can feel safer. They don't see the
Okay.
audience around. They can walk
Yeah.
in. You look left to right. You see your teammate. So
Okay.
there are different strats actually used by teams. And if that's where they feel comfortable, I would
Well,
be
they do have
hard-pressed to make
Chunk
a
in the
move.
middle for the captain's position, so I
Yes.
believe that's probably on purpose.
I could see that. We should ask them. We haven't.
think we
asked
should
them.
ask them?
We
Yeah.
talk to them all the time. And in fact, we talked to them before to find out about today's match. So
Yes.
yeah, I was actually even asking. You can see Coach Hurd on
Old
screen as
Hurd.
well. I was asking all of them what is the game plan. We
Yeah.
talked earlier this week. They went into this with kind of a new strat, how they're going to
I saw the play style earlier on Monday. Yeah.
And they didn't have many scrims this week, so they don't really know. I didn't really get an answer.
They don't really know what they're doing today.
No, they know what they're doing
Okay.
today. They just haven't really been able to put it to the test a lot.
Yes. They're still figuring things out, you know.
Yes. But at the same time, we were talking to them, and they said this squad seems like they should be able to beat them rank-wise.
Yep.
They looked at the numbers around that GC, a little bit under what our squad is.
Yeah, we're against Windsor today.
Yes.
Windsor Gaming, Windsor Lancers.
Yes.
We played against them last year.
Yes.
And I believe we beat them. My memory serves correct.
Your
There was a lot.
memory served very correct, as long
Yes.
as the players aren't lying to me.
But we've been told they've gone through a bit of a roster change, some upgrades, so it is a bit of a
Potentially, yes.
different team than what the Condors faced last time. So, you know, new
Right.
stuff to go off of, not much information. So we'll find out.
Yes, this isn't going to be just a walk. I almost said walk in the cake.
Walk in the cake?
Cake walk in the park.
Cake, okay.
It's gonna be
walk in the cake park.
Walk in the
That'd
cake.
be I go to a cake
I would
park.
go to a cake
I
park.
go to a cake park. Yeah,
I
that's
actually just
perfect.
imagined Counter-Strike, the park area just being made of cake. That's what went through my
Yeah,
head.
Counter-Strike on your mind, yeah?
Yeah, that will be later.
We got that later. We do.
So I'm just getting my mind ready for everything.
Okay, I
Right.
like it. I
We
like
got-
it.
We got Condors across the board, but again, right now we'll be Rocket League
Yes.
and a little teaser Counter-Strike later on, so make sure you stick around. And that doesn't matter because it's just Rocket League right now.
It is. It is. This is what we're focused on tonight. Going to see how it goes. Like you said, the new play style, figuring things out, seeing how the new rotations and whatnot.
What if you could pick for them to do a certain strat? What would you like for them to do? Like, I mean, there's a few you could just have them all demo chase. You could have them all
Demo
just
chasing would be fun.
flip reset goals only.
Like, imagine just full offense at the start. You get one goal, nothing but defense after that.
I've seen teams
You
lose
hold
trying
the
that.
fort. But have you seen teams win doing that?
No.
Oh.
It's so actually
Okay,
here's a
maybe
fun
they should
story. Let
try
me
that.
give you a bit of
Maybe
history.
they should try that strat.
Let me give you a history lesson. We had a good old team in the pro circuit called Followe back in the day.
Followe.
And Followe had the most boring play style in the world.
It was that, wasn't it?
It was essentially, are you on offense? Why are you on offense? Get off offense. They would score one goal and then just lock down defense.
So Veloce is the team of that strat I just
Yes,
described.
and I will say it did get them to the World Championships.
Come on, guys.
They didn't
yeah.
They didn't win it. They didn't get much further than day one.
But they got further than the people who didn't do
that is
that
true.
strat.
That is very true. So if our team wants to be boring, then they can go ahead. That's not their strat. Their
No,
exact
they won't do
strat.
that. They'd never listen to me.
In case you weren't here earlier, their exact strat is quite the opposite. It was to get all three players involved in offense a little bit more. There were a few times we would have that third man always end up being Chunk. He wasn't getting involved in that offense as much as
He was
kind of
like had the set role at the start of the match, and he'd follow that the whole time.
Exactly. And now he's getting more involved. The next problem is making sure those first and second man roles are getting involved very quickly. Early on in our games earlier this week, we had the issue of that third man that wasn't used to being third man coming up a little bit too far, and we had some open nets being scored on us. Now, they also did tell us that was probably because they played some ranked just before that, and they promised us there's no ranked before today's
and
match.
there wasn't ranked today.
They weren't.
They told
They
us
were
they
just
followed through
1v1
on their promise. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I really appreciate them doing that. You know,
No, they were just queuing up
both
against
for
each
us
other.
and for them.
Right, exactly. And there we mentioned it before. There's Chunk, our captain, in the middle, walking us through. I don't know if they're talking strats right now. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they are just talking about absolutely nothing of importance.
No, nothing at all.
That happens quite often.
Yeah, it just goes in one ear out the other. They're just talking sometimes.
What?
Huh?
See
This
what
guy.
I did there?
This guy. Oh my.
It was kind of funny. It was a little bit funny.
A little bit funny. A little bit funny.
Just a little bit funny.
Yeah, yeah. So we just want to see what they're going to happen today, what they're going to go through. Especially another thing is just to have them, especially Chunk, build up that confidence, no hesitation, no nothing, to be able to go after those opportunities in front of net and get out of that third man role he's so used to.
Yeah, the big thing for me is that speed for the second man. Again, there was a lot of hesitation. There was a few times, actually talking to Rashil, he said himself, you can see him at the far end there, he said he was working on his pathing a little bit more to collect those little boosts, because there's some times where we've seen that second man or first man that's leaving the rotation go all the way back to our own end for boost, and that kills
You can't do
pressure.
that. You can't be doing that.
You cannot have a midfield lockdown if you are moving all the way back to your own end. So those boost pad pickups, those little guys, the little 12s, we call them
Little
pennies.
fellas, the pennies,
Yeah,
yes.
we call them pennies.
Pennies. We don't got those here anymore.
No, we don't.
No?
My other friend, he calls them welfare pads.
Welfare pads.
Because they're just little guys. And you got to be collecting those.
Oh, you
gotta
gotta
be
go after
collecting
those.
But Owen, we
Whoa,
have
whoa, whoa.
our first best of 5. We have game 1 for the Condors versus University of Windsor. Let's hope we can repeat the victory we had over them with their previous roster.
We'll see if we've already seen 2 demos went off already at the start of that kickoff. Another thing that really put a hiccup in this new play style they were trying earlier in the week was those demos.
Right.
Those demos were staggering them, getting out of position a bit too much. So hopefully University of Windsor here doesn't recognize that weakness and go after them.
Big thing I really want out of the squad is, again, the fact that there was no ranked play. Hopefully they're being locked in. They're already communicating on point. And we're already seeing pressure on that offense from the squad. Shot after shot. And this is what I want to see. And again, it's Chunk getting involved in that offense. Look, he's going for that physical play too.
Already.
I love to see it.
Already shaking it off. Like we said earlier, it's just a matter of him building up that confidence and losing any second thoughts he has about going in there. But it already seems that he's got it in mind. He's got it in a lock. And he's going to go after these opportunities to get those goals.
80. A great offensive player for the squad as well. Getting things started up. There's Rashiel as that second man in real fast. No one on the far side, which is the right thing to do. Chunk hanging around mid, waits for 80 to pick off that right side to get it centered. This is a good setup for the squad right now. No goals yet to show for it, but there's some good offensive pressure from the Condors.
Yeah, they're really putting that new play style to work. And they're getting some good rotates out quick, but ooh! Just barely missed the save on that shot there. Thermal was in a really good setup spot.
Yeah. No, big problem there. That 50 from Chunk wasn't ideal, and that second follow-up from Rashiel, I believe it was, also just caught a little bit out. But that first 50 goes more to the side. You don't have that problem.
No. Sometimes that happens, you know?
One
Take
goal.
a bad 50, goes past. They're still learning, right? First match, first round, and see where it goes.
It's also not players that are relatively similar in rank, to go completely scoreless, like to shut them out completely, perfect sweep, is a very hard ask. So
okay,
I'm not too worried about the first goal.
No, they're gonna get back. They're gonna get back into it. See real quick, Chunk go in the back and have to get a good clear here. Gets blocked off. It does send over to 80. 80's able to get it over, and Rashiel with a good follow-up.
Yes.
Ooh.
This is what I love to see. Watch here. What happens is Chunk wants to turn in for that, but Rashiel committed, says, I'm going to get this before Chunk is going to be able to get involved and commit. Sometimes a double commit like that is okay. It's okay to have 2 players in the same location as long as you know one of them's going to hit the ball where it needs to go. Great first goal for the Condors.
Yeah, you just let them, give them their space, let them cook.
Let them cook.
Let them cook. And as you saw, the cooking happened. The food was...
They were in the kitchen.
The meal was prepared.
And delivered.
Now tied up 1-1. Condors up all over in University of Windsor's end, trying to get some aggressive pressure going in here. Chunk sends it over to 80. 80, oh, gets a good follow-up here. Puts it back in center. Oh, just barely denied by the Windsor defender.
Yeah, it's a turnaround counterattack for Windsor, but very slow. Great center out, but a great receipt from Chunk. He slams that one back down to the orange end, but we do have the Windsor squad with a lockdown on midfield. Ooh, a good chance to break out for Rashiel, yeah.
See there, it seems that Chunk and 80 are going to go in here, be this first and second man. Rashiel might just hang out back. No, he's going in. Chunk's going to maybe linger back, get ready for this. Seems some pretty equal plays here coming up from both teams. Although we did say earlier, it is hopefully going to be in the favor of Condors here, especially since they have matched up against, I believe it was Scout was the same player from last year. I remember that name.
Okay.
So I could be wrong. No guarantee.
Ooh, shot there from Chunk's going to find the angle. A little bit of a flounder from the University of Windsor. And they do not have every angle covered. You have a missed wave dash from Scout, as you talked about him. Thank you for cursing him.
Apparently, I called him out.
I appreciate it.
It worked.
Let's keep doing that. You have the power today, it seems.
Okay. So University of Windsor as a whole, I remember them, and they're not going to do too good. There you go.
Thank you. That's perfect.
Yeah.
You've done your job. You can go home.
Sweet. Okay, bye, guys.
You're off the job. It looked like you were about to take your headset off. I thought you were about to move to do it.
Yeah. Just disappear through the ground.
Third. Production has said you're good to go. We're going to replace you.
Okay, never mind. I'll stay here. I'm good. I'm enjoying some Rocket League right now. Interrupt me.
Don't. He said bet. Final minute of gameplay is approaching in game number 1. It's a best of 5, remember, so 3 games are needed to win.
Yes.
The Condors are currently leading. It's not a hefty lead. It's not a confident lead, but a lead nonetheless. A demo there for University of Windsor trying to find that scoring lane, trying to open it up. But they can't seem to find themselves in. Scout is sharking very weirdly on offense. Now, we've just had a missed wave dash in the exact same spot. No punish from Windsor.
No, nothing at all, but Scout gets up top, is able to send it back over into the corner of Shield. Have to clear this out, gets a pass, but Condors right now, it seems they're just recuperating a little, getting some boost back, getting ready to get this aggressive stance going. Chunk wins that 50, goes past. Oh, good setup.
Good
See
set,
Shield.
good set.
Nice.
Great little doink coming out from Chunk in the corner. That's what we call that, when you pop it off the top of your car without flipping.
Yep. Yeah,
Doink pass right center. Look at that second man. This is what I've been asking from the squad. I want that second man involved as fast as possible. It's beautiful.
Rashiel got there. He had the speed. He knew.
Ooh. Kickoff goal. Those happen. You don't want them to happen, but they do happen.
They happen.
And
Nevertheless.
this is why, again, a 1-goal lead is not a hefty lead, because if it was still 2-1, we'd be side.
Switch up just like that.
Final 30 seconds. As long as we can avoid a goal for Windsor, then the Condors should hopefully
going there.
not quite
Windsor was just in the way.
the 1v3 they were looking for.
Yeah.
Final 20 seconds. Pull out your strat and not get scored on.
Nope, just play defensively, guys. Come on, don't let him do anything. You got 10 seconds left. Get in the way. We're going to see it. Oh, we might even see a last few seconds goal. No? No. I was excited for it, though. But there you
They were about to tie us.
Oh.
Wait, no, never mind.
No,
That was ours. That was
on-
an own
yeah,
goal.
that was on
It would have been
Windsor's
an own
net. That
goal.
was on
I saw an orange player, and then I realized, wait, that was an orange net.
Yeah, that was them trying to stop us.
Right, yes.
But nevertheless, Condors, they take game one, 3-2.
Game
Yeah.
one, it started off with a goal from University of Windsor. And as I said, that's okay. I'm not
okay.
concerned about it.
It
And you see
happens.
exactly why I wasn't concerned about it.
Yeah. They came back in, and they got that good rotation going, especially like you're saying, that second man speed from Rashiel
Yeah.
really was that game.
Well, this was something I saw early on with this squad, too. This is last semester, well before. This is before Christmas, even, I think.
That was before
Yes,
Christmas.
it
That
was.
was November.
That was a
yes,
while ago.
Yes.
But I did remember to offense. Every player is aware when they aren't first or second man that they're playing that third man role and playing it involved.
Strat, just
Sends that one home for Windsor.
It's close, but not quite. We see the offense from Condors coming out. Your Chunk, good passing play through mid from Rashiel and Chunk. Just couldn't quite get that in there. A bit of a close miss, but I like what I'm seeing. They're carrying that momentum, carrying that pressure, and they're playing around, and definitely lots of communication coming up too now. Calling out who's going in first, declaring positions, and it's working.
First minute of gameplay gone by in game number 2. The Condors can nab this one. They've got themselves a match point. We have some pressure here. Shot from Rashiel will be very weak. He came from the far side. You're never going to get a lot of power on that. Unless you're Zen, you might be able to then. But this might be a clear shot. Chunk, not enough boost. He won't be able to speed that one up in time, and he will get met by a defender. And they'll have to revert to midfield. They've been doing good with those midfield holds, and they carry on doing so now.
Oh, let's see. I can always feel my heart rate going up, especially moments like this where the ball starts flashing. I'm like, oh, What's going to happen here? And the
On
Condors,
the goal line.
they're getting close over and over and over again. It's just not quite able to get it in. University of Windsor's got their backs against the wall. The rotation coming from the Condors, and this pressure is insane right now.
Yet another minute about to pass by us without a goal. The Condors have had so many scoring lanes. They've not been able to capitalize, though. Weak shots a couple times here and there have led to a defender from University of Windsor meeting up with it and making the saves. You're right. Thermal almost with a good double tap himself there. But still scoreless.
Yes. I want to say all is quiet, but it's not, because all I can hear is the revving of cars and boost.
And us talking.
And us talking. I hope I can hear us talking. I can hear us talking. Okay, we're still good. We see right now Condors trying to just get it over. University of Windsor's putting up a bit more of a fight right now. They're getting a bit more pressure laid over on the other end. See, Rashiel's up close, can't quite get in there. Ooh, 80 takes the 50, does win it a bit in their favor. Chunk's going to be able to block this quite easy here. Yeah, he's got it, sends it up. Wait for his team to come back, regroup, get this defense going nice and strong. Rashiel gets it over him. Back over on the other end. Off the backboard, let's see. Not quite the angle he wanted there to get a setup for his teammates to come in and get that goal.
Yeah, a little too much power, sent it a little bit too far away. It's okay, though. What I will say is the Condors have been doing a fantastic job positioning-wise. I mean, you already have two defenders right now. Look how fast 80 is up to meet anything University of Windsor is trying to do in the air. And they're being really smart about rotating back to defense when they need to, and they know they've lost midfield pressure.
Yeah, they're okay with giving up that zone, okay, regrouping, getting back. Real nice save there from Rashiel. Even against those two University of Windsor attackers, able to block that goal. ABC swap back over Condors. They need to get another a shot on net going, get some more attempts. They're not quite carrying that pressure they had at the start of the game.
Ooh, aerial here from 80. No flip reset. He'll get knocked out by Scout, but it doesn't matter. Rashiel is there to receive that ball, and they sink one home. 1-0 lead for the Condors.
It's working. Everything I'm saying, they're hearing me and they're getting mad. They're like, what do you mean no pressure? They apply right there. They get that goal, and let's see, 1 minute and 22 seconds on the clock. What do you think I think they should do right now?
What do you think? Well, I know
what strategy
what you think that they should do. And you think that they should go Veloce on Windsor's butts and sit in their own net.
Let's Veloce this. Come on, Condors.
But that's boring. They're not going to do that. Look at them on offense already.
I know they're not going to do that. They're loving their new play style right now. It's real working for them. And with 1 minute left on the clock, one goal. Although I've been sent Veloce, I could see them get another goal in before this game ends.
I'd love them to. But I'd also love them not to concede it. Windsor, as you said, has been fighting back. There have been a couple opportunities. They made it onto offense. It's not been a complete beatdown for the Condors over Windsor, but this might be a chance. Rashiel tries to set that low. There's no follow-up. Chunk was a little bit too far back, and I don't think he had the boost really to contend that.
Oh, 80's going to go. Oh, they both miss. Would call that a 50, but it was more of a 0 because there's no contact.
We call that a whifty-whifty.
A whifty-whifty? I love it.
Shout out Jeremy.
Shout out.
20 seconds left. Condor is still up by 1. They might get another.
Whoa!
Gonna find the best angle it possibly could.
I was about to say, I didn't.
Kind of a Cookseer pinch. It's not really. That wasn't a Cookseer pinch. That was just a pinch. I gotta say, I've not ever seen that happen except for in maybe diamond lobbies or plat lobbies by accident. Because usually someone's there to receive it on the defensive
Yeah, they weren't there in time. Chunk got it all the way from their own end, and third goal there going out already for the Condors.
You said one more goal.
I said one more goal.
How about 2?
They proved my prediction wrong.
Oh, yeah, that means you're wrong. You're a bad analyst.
I'm wrong. Yeah, no. Sorry, guys.
You are a bad analyst.
I should leave. 10 seconds left. Condors up 3 goals right now. Windsor don't really seem to have a chance here to get back in this. So that's going to be game 2. Going to Conestoga.
That is true. University of Windsor not even able to get a shutout in game 2 for Conestoga College. The Condors esports are feeling good right now. And it really does come down to how confident they're finding themselves on offense. You see the smiles from the squad, but I mean, that's just par for course. That's just what they're always doing.
How it is here. They're just pumping pure happiness into the hub constantly. They put it in the ventilation.
We got a big tank of happy, and it's just hooked into the vents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should get that for my home. always be happy.
Oh,
no.
yeah?
No, they pump pure like Grim into my room. I
don't
swear.
think that's up to code.
No, it isn't. But
Should get someone to check that out.
the Grim
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't have.
and
that,
spiders too. Lots of them.
Oh, yeah, well, that happens.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
just.
That's fair enough. But anyways, that game, it was a little slow at the start. But
Yes.
Condors, they've really gotten to that rhythm once again. They got the good rotates out, and they found those weak spots in Windsor's defense. They really get those goals.
I'll say a big part of it really came down to recognizing when Windsor had possession, and they were moving back to their own end to be able to distribute. And Windsor, while they did have a couple pokes and prods here and there, a lot of their attacks really only felt like they existed because they were just moving the ball down with Conestoga letting them so that Conestoga could take it back away from them. They quickly regained possession in their own end, the Condors did, and stole that ball away for counterattacks and got right back down onto the other half of the field.
It was like they're saying, yeah, come here, Windsor, come on. Come set up this
That's what it
transition
was,
for
yeah.
me. Come on over here. And it worked. Even though they had possession over in Conestoga's end for so long, they couldn't get anything done with it.
Well, we'll be heading into our third game. This is match point, my friend. We're looking for a quick and easy match here for the Condors.
3-0.
And it'll be a 2-0 in the matchups against this other squad.
Yeah.
Okay, Chunk! Okay, Chunk! This is what I want to see. Rashiel gets that out to him, and Chunk says, I got free game. I'm just going to flip here. Give me the double tap. I didn't even get the first one, so it doesn't even count as a double tap. But the recorrect was
The
great. The
momentum
angle was hard.
cancel he got to just get that in at the perfect angle. Lovely. Right off the bat, there we go. 20 seconds in. Already starting off with that goal.
Thank you for the assist, Scout, from University of Windsor.
Scout.
We appreciate that it's a 4v2 right now. I'm kidding. It wasn't that egregious.
Jeez. Just gonna smack talk out real quick.
Oh, that's what I got to do.
Okay.
We're Condors, baby. Is that what Condors
No, that's a
make?
crow.
That
That's
is
a crow.
Yeah, I was going
That
to
is
say, I'm
100%
fairly
crow.
certain.
I don't know what
that's
sound
not
a
what they
condor
do.
makes. I've even met the condor. Forget his name.
Is it Kyle?
It was some.
I don't think it's Kyle.
I don't think it's Kyle. It was like Flappy or something like that. But anyways, seeing right now, Condor's already up one. Trying to get this presence here.
Flint.
Oh, Flint?
I think it's
Is
Flint.
it Flint?
I think it's Flint.
You're right. Maybe it does start with an F. Possibly. We'll figure it out later. I know there's a brochure right over there.
That's true.
that
We'll look at
says
it later. We got Rocket League going right now. And Chunk tries to set up another play. That's going to be a touchdown for 80. And he's going to slam one home. This is already 2-0. Did we miss the first goal?
I saw it.
I didn't
I
see
saw it. I talked about it.
Oh, yeah, no, we did talk about it. That was a
did talk
Chunk
about
one.
it. Yeah, it was all
For some
Chunk
reason,
on
my
his
brain
own.
thought that was last game.
You got the momentum
is
cancel
going-
midair
it's
with the flip, and he bounced it off. Double tap off the wall.
It's been a long day, okay?
Oh yeah, there's been a lot of Rocket League
been a
plays
long
in your
day
head
today.
right now.
I've seen so many goals.
At least you're happy about it. You still got that good vibes going. Give this man Rocket League, and he'll be smiling all the time.
Touch up to the roof there. It's going to be University of Windsor trying to get a bit of offense started. They're down by 2 goals already in the first minute and a half. Problematic for the squad if they're looking to make a reverse sweep. Another one's going to be barring out, and a save there for University of Windsor on the goal line. The pressure's not done yet, but a touch there from Condors pushes it back down the wrong way, and they end up in their own half of the field.
You know what I love seeing so far? In all these offensive plays, all these shot on net, all these goals, Chunk has always been a part of it. He's always been there. He's always been ready to follow up. And, like, you know, the other two, they can put their work in, and they can get those offensive plays going. But the Chunk right now, he's getting out of his comfort zone. He's shaking off all that third-man mentality, all that play style. He's getting in there, and he's getting the offensive pressure going good.
Right. Now we're at our halfway mark. No goals have been scored for a past, well, I think it's been about 2 minutes now.
About 2 minutes, yeah. We saw first goal 4:40, and the second one is at 4:20, I believe. So, yeah, it's been a few minutes. I think we've seen some Followe right now. What do you think? You think it's Followe? I think it's
Well,
Followe.
they're playing a little bit more conservative, that's for sure.
Not quite. I know them. They always want to get more goals. And speaking of goals,
Counterattack, baby. If you got
There
the
it is.
opportunity. Beautiful counterattack. You got all 3 of University of Windsor players committing. Oh, sorry, 2 committing, but that third one was a little bit too far up that Rashiel got the cherry pick. You don't often see a play like that, because oftentimes the defender of your opponents should be back to stop it, but they were not.
Quite. Maybe miscommunication or just not reading where the players are. But it worked out for them. Chunk was able to clear it too. Real nice. Good pass right on over to him. Across the field. 3-0. Minute 50 left.
Across there from Scout. It was good passing plays, in all honesty, from the University of Windsor. They are connecting with each other as teammates. This isn't just a complete lack of nothing going on. The problem is a lot of their shots don't tend to make it on target without a defender in the way. They need to get a little more involved when it comes to that physical play if they want to make it to the back of the net. Now, I don't want them to do that.
No, but
that's what they want to do. Yeah, that's what they got to do.
Yeah.
The Condors are doing a great job of communicating in that defensive rotation. That there haven't been many scoring lanes.
No, they've been keeping a lockdown real tight. And it seems like University of Windsor, they're getting the passes. They're getting the Condors position good. They're not quite able to keep them at bay.
That was awkward.
Yeah. Kind of just floated a little bit for them. Oh! You see that?
Goal line demo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I saw it because the car came straight at us.
4-0.
It's very scary.
Minute left. Condors are looking real nice right now.
Well, at this point, a 4-0 comeback in most level of play is very difficult.
Yeah.
If you're down 4 goals,
I can do it.
Really?
No, I can't. No,
Okay, we'll test that later.
Okay.
We're going to give me 4 goals and see if you can beat me.
He give you 1 goal and I can't come back.
Because generally, it means that you are outmatched.
Yeah.
And if you aren't outmatched, most games that are paired up evenly aren't high scoring. So if there's 4 goals scored, it's almost a guaranteed win. Scout, though, is trying to at least get 1 for the style points. He wanted to hit that highlight reel for his squad. Can't get that flip reset double.
Get the double? No.
No. Chunk's just setting that one up for Rashiel. Or 80, sorry. And Rashiel seeing if they can get involved one more time. They want 1 more goal for the road. I don't know if they're going to get it, but it doesn't matter anyways.
That's the dub.
As that ball rolls to the ground, Conestoga is going to walk away with a 3-0 victory against the University of Windsor. 2 of those games were shutouts.
Oh, yeah.
You said something about the 0 goals early on, and I said it's very difficult to get what we call a perfect sweep.
Yeah.
That's when you win all of your matches without conceding a single goal. They did concede goals in the first one.
About, I think, 4 goals they let in through this entire series.
Was it that many? I thought it was just the first series, I thought.
Was it?
Or did they let one in last game?
I think they let the one in second game as well.
Okay,
Yes.
You're right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But either way, it looks like a series that if they continued to play, they probably could do it because they were getting real big momentum by the end of it.
They were just completely shutting down Windsor, any capability of getting any good shots on net, any offensive power off, and it was looking real nice. The rotations, just overall the offensive pressure from the chunk,
right,
was lovely to see today. So happy with it.
Coach Hurd chilling. He's
Yep.
like, yeah, expected result.
He knew what his team was going to do.
Work's
he knew what was
done.
going to happen.
Work's
Yeah.
done. Whatever.
Another day at the office.
Easy.
3-0.
My squad, easy. Of course. I mean, we've seen it. I think that's also, it is a sign of relief to go up against players that are relatively close, even if they're under, relatively close in your skill level, and to be able to have your play style you've been working on work effectively like that against them. You know that harder opponents are probably also going to have a difficult time with it. You feel good. It's great, and it's just a good sign for things to come for the squad going forward.
100%. Yeah, no, they're loving it out here. And I want to see more of it, honestly. I want to see this play style just be fully evolved into what they're used to, what they want to do all the time. It seems like it's what they want to do all the time already because of these victories they're raking in, especially against, this team they were up against. First game, it looked a little rocky. They looked a little down, and then they came back. And as the games progressed on throughout the series, they only got better and better.
Now, I will say there are a couple moments where we saw a couple soft shots that probably should have gone in at the end of the day. Those against better teams will get punished. So obviously there is still, it's easy to look at this and be like, oh, greatest team ever. But you can still look and say there are things that will be punished by better teams.
Yeah.
So there is still some work to clean up. But if you were perfect, where's the fun in that?
Exactly.
Like if there's nothing to work for, then it wouldn't be fun anymore. So, yeah, a couple things to clean up, but honestly, overall, the fact that the foundation of what they're trying to do is there is brilliant. I mean, this feels good for the squad.
They got an excellent spot to build off of, and it's nothing more but better things to come.
Yes, I'm actually excited to see because they have some harder matches coming up on Monday, I believe.
Florida Tech, was it?
Yes.
Yes.
That one they've been looking forward to. They thought it was this week, actually. It wasn't. I think it was Robert Morrison that they ended up playing. I think that was the one where there was like demo heavy. I can't remember. Either way, they thought that's who it was. They didn't get to try it. That's when
George Mason, was it?
Yes, George Mason. Maybe,
or was that the Counter-Strike
that was
match?
Counter-Strike. No, that was Call of Duty.
Was that called? That was the Call of Duty.
You're getting
so many schools. So many schools.
But they thought it was that. They were excited. Now that the play style is looking clean and they're familiar with it, I'm now excited for. I bet they're even more excited for this match coming up on Monday.
Oh, 100%. I can't wait to see it.
They can't
wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to because it's on Monday.
Oh, man. Can you make it Monday already? No, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, weekend. There's the weekend.
You don't want to lose 3 days of your life? Production's like, no.
Yeah, yelling at me. I'm doing all the wrong things today.
But no, I am excited for the squad on the weekend too. So is Chunk. Look at him go. Oh yeah, okay. Hey, wait for the camera, boys.
Oh, they know.
Wait, how did they know? I don't think they can hear us. That was actually. Oh, weird. They might have the stream up. Okay.
Oh,
well, we're going to break anyway. So that's the last of them. GG's, great victory for them today. We do have Counter-Strike coming up in a bit. So please leave the tab open. We'll see you then.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
So much CC going down. Shark Guys is nearly dead. Lopachinski putting in work, but that's a huge volley bear ultimate there. And Wesley and Shield, they clean up the fight as NACE. He's trying to make the solo play, looking for that upper 90. Gravity make a fall through, puts it low and gets the goal. And so that will be the Condors.
Angle going, working out the flash. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, all down at once right at the start of the round.
That was
Condors.
probably the quickest round.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Condors Esports stream. Today, I am joined by Mr. Curtis over here, joining us for this nice CS:GO cast we have coming up.
CS2.
CS2, to
My
be exact.
first one of
I still
the-
call it CS:GO though.
Yeah, I
everyone
mean,
knows. Everyone
it's hard
knows.
not to.
It's the same game, but anyways, we just had some Rocket League earlier. We saw Condors had a nice 3-0.
They
It
dominated.
was real good,
That
real
was a
good,
great
good
match.
stuff. It was lovely to see. Oh yeah, especially these new play styles they're working on. But either way, that was Rocket League. It's all done and over. Now we're back to CS for a bit. Got a best of 3 tonight against Stony Brook University.
Stony Brook, they are
Who's the university?
University, yes. And they're 1-0 going into this one. It'll be exciting to see how they play. We got to chat a little bit with the roster and the coach. And it's going to be more of a reactionary game, so it'll be very interesting to see how they decide to come out and play this.
Yeah, you know, the Condors here, this is NACE tonight as well, of course. In this new league, all these new teams, just trying to build up this confidence this week, especially after last week. It didn't go too well. And, you know, a loss can always impact your mental and everything like that. So they want to get some good plays going here, some good wins, big dub for tonight, and just build that confidence back up and carry it forward through the rest of the season.
Yeah, they're talking about getting some jitters out of their system before this game, and so it'll be important for that. And the big story that we got is that these teams like the same maps.
Oh, yeah.
So it will be interesting to see how they play off each other and what Stony Brook decides to come into this with.
Yeah. If you guys are new to the stream, of course, Condors, they love their Vertigo. We've seen it a lot of times. Real good stuff. Stony Brook, they also like it. So hopefully we see the first map is Vertigo. I'd like to see the matchup, even if it's a team that's also confident in it. It'd be interesting to see. But for now, we're going to go take a look at the roster for tonight. Who we got going on the hub? I believe we got all 5 in behind the desk. It's classic. Got Guap, Morty, Pem, PSX, and Stretch. Going to be taking a look at PSX tonight. He's been on fire recently, especially with that SG, holding it down, getting some good shots off. And then everyone else carrying their normal roles. Of course, we got PSX and Guap are going to be that entry. Pem's going to hold back, and Stretch, I believe, is still the IGL. And, of course, it's all normal going on here, the Condors. Same flow, same thing they've been used to no need to change anything up, especially with, like we were just saying, how, uncomfortable things have been feeling in this new league recently. So, yeah.
And it'll be, as you said, we're going to be watching a lot of PSX and GUOP as our entries, but something I'm more interested in looking in is PEM and the assist number on their scoreboard by the end of the game.
Oh, yeah. A lot of good utility usage from PEM. Good lineups, good use of everything, smokes, grenades. It's lovely. Because, the entries, they get the flashy plays.
Oh, yeah.
They get the good kills. They go in there. They get those headshots. But you never really take notice of those sitting in the back.
Well, everyone wants to be an entry. No one wants to be support.
No one wants to be the support and backlines. But
so you got to show them love.
Exactly. There you go. And that's what we hopefully see some of tonight from PEM as well. But, yes, main spot, we were told, watch PSX.
Yes,
going to be watching PSX, of course.
And then you were talking about Wednesday. He was having quite the performance on Overpass, was it, you were saying?
Oh, yeah. And I think we were told we're probably going to see Overpass tonight. My predictions, we're going to see Vertigo Map 1, Overpass Map 2, and then Map 3, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was told Mirage.
Mirage was floated out there.
But it's really, it could be, it's anyone's pick.
It's in the air.
Point. Yeah. Got to know what bands there are.
Of course, we have to play off the bands, of course, and we'll see. We'll see what they decide to play with that. If they do ban an Overwatch after an Overpass, after seeing what happened Wednesday, they might ban it, and we might see a completely separate map and Mirage, and then what?
Hope not.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that you can't really prepare for, so them coming into it with a reactionary mindset might actually come in their favor.
Yes, especially with how they're going to play as well. Like you said, with reactionary. Told earlier, coach was telling us some good deets, good stuff, and was saying they're going to go for a bit more of a spread out comp. We did see it the other Wednesday, this Wednesday, not other Wednesday.
This last Wednesday.
And yes, they were just kind of spread out across the map, getting a little thin, and just playing off of any picks they could get. Any, weakness in the enemy team, any opportunity, and then they were just following up through that instead of just, going straight onto one site and a rush, go and get executed, get down. They like waiting. They got patience, and I like it. I like what they're doing with that.
It's a solid game plan, and this is something where, like, people at home, someone like me who's not a high-level esport gamer, I can kind of relate to these strategies. Spreading out, playing off one pick. Once you find that advantage, you dive in.
Exactly.
So it'll be interesting to see what they do tonight and how they play off those picks and the movement from the team and how they decide to traverse through the map and where they decide to cover ground.
Exactly. Of course, we'll be getting there soon, waiting for map veto and stuff. Got another little surprise coming up soon. But, yeah, I'm excited to see this going on. Of course, you've seen a little bit of Condors, but you've never experienced it firsthand like this. I'm excited for you, too. I'm really excited for you.
Of course.
Yeah, it's always
lovely.
And
we've got a lot of professionals here. We were listening to Brody earlier on the Call for Rocket League. He is exceptional, and he will be doing some interviews with the team, with the coach, I'm pretty sure. So that is very exciting as well.
We're getting closer and closer to that.
We're getting closer to it. We're getting in through the map bans and everything else so far. Everyone's getting set up as we speak. Just going through the vetoes and waiting right now. It is quite the experience coming in, and being a fresher Condor just to the whole experience, I did get to see the unfinished esports arena being built. Quite the spectacle. Quite the spectacle.
Huge,
it's huge. It is genuinely huge. Bigger than anything I would have thought.
There's only one detail. 55 computers. What was it? 10,000 square feet?
10,000.
Was it 10,000?
I'm pretty certain.
I'm so sorry, Zach, if I forgot the info. I think it was 10,000.
10,000 sounds
impressive.
Big.
Let's just say it's big.
It's huge.
It's massive. It's like the size of the Eiffel Tower over there. You guys should totally look it up and get information on it.
Look it up. Don't take our word
especially in the
for
socials down below. Go check those out as well.
Of course.
As always, go take a little peek at those. Follow everything.
Every last thing.
Yeah.
It means the world just to me personally. It'll mean the world to me if you don't do it for anything else.
And me and Brody were talking earlier in the week. We're starting a cult around this. Would you like to join?
Oh, of course.
You want in? Okay.
I think I was
already.
You
got to follow the socials first.
I'm in already.
It's that easy, guys.
I'm already following
the
socials.
It's that easy. You got to get on all those socials. You can be part of the Condors cult.
I think we might get in trouble.
I hope I don't get in trouble for that. It's all a joke, but you can, you can be part of the Condors team. It is. So real quick, we're going to get a toss on over to the interview. We're going to go see Coach Anton and Leafex over there.
Well, a lot of times when I do interviews, it's oh, hello. We're here. Apparently, we're right on. We were just having a chat. And honestly, we're going to continue doing that. So let's keep doing that. Anton, Mr. Bluffsy, coach of our Counter-Strike team here. Also, we hung out and casted some Call of Duty before.
We did that?
Yeah, we did do that.
Oh, I don't remember.
What? Okay. I don't want to do this anymore. We're talking about Counter-Strike today, so let's get into that.
Very excited. Challenging team, right? So there is some nerves, some jitters.
Right.
I'm sure once we get through that map 1, things will be different. But overall, I'm excited.
Yeah, no, the vibes I was getting from you guys is that, well, first off, you've done a lot of work. You've been downloading your opponents tonight. As you said, it was a really good start to the momentum for you guys. Momentum from NECC. Do you feel like the prep work? Do you feel like it's enough, no matter what's thrown at you, that you guys adjusted for it?
Okay. Fingers crossed. They're
much in case, but give us an idea. So it doesn't matter if they're watching.
Exactly, yeah. So we know their plays, we know how they go about stuff. Yeah, we're very prepared, that's for sure.
Okay, good. I know. You showed me. It was like a slide. Yeah, because that's what it takes for a squad. Like. You put in
100%.
Okay.
But they make my job a lot easier.
Okay.
Where they flash, what their plays are, who's going to be more aggressive, who's going to be more passive, who usually costs them the round.
That's amazing.
I know a lot about them, that's for sure.
That's fantastic. Well, I'm glad that you guys are so prepped for this because, again, this, as you said, is a big proving point for the squad. Say things do go the other way and things go south. We're in a universe where things go south during this match. What is the plan for recuperating mentality on a squad? I imagine you get involved to help keep the team hype. And how does the team themselves handle being down like that if things you feel prepared but then it doesn't go your way?
Well, if you're down in game, the best way to approach it is round by round, right? There's no way you can eliminate a 10-round deficit in one round. So you just got to take it one round at a time, forget what happened. Right. Doesn't matter if they're on match point. You can still win every single round and bring it back. It's not over till it's over, right?
That is true.
And secondly, if you're down on map count, they took the first map, you need to win the second too. It's pretty much the same philosophy. Think of it as it's 0-0. Mm-hmm. They didn't win that. That map did not exist.
Right.
The only thing we can do is learn from it, but instead we take it as we need to win two maps in a row.
Yeah. But it is hard to sometimes ground yourself, right?
100%.
Like, and again, I think this is where a coach can come in for that, to be able to ground the squad and say, guys, keep it together. I imagine the squad, we see them on cameras all the time, doing a really good job of, hey, props, let's keep it together, let's lock in. We've seen a few times where opponents would catch up to you. I mean, even just speaking earlier to NECC this week, you guys had a squad that was approaching you guys in rounds, and that's hard to shut down the momentum and not overthink that, we're losing control of this series. But then you guys bounce back and make sure that they can't get any more. I mean, can you give us a little insight into what the comms are like during that? Or is it really just it's round one, it's round two, that's fine, it's just one round for them? What is that like?
Typically when we would lose around 2 rounds in a row, we're still okay, we're chilling. If it comes to 3, 4 is when we call a timeout. We're like,
of course, you have to kill the momentum.
4 in a row, timeout immediately. Right. But as soon as we call it, sometimes I'm like, all right, I'm not going to call anything. We're not going to do anything. This is just 30 seconds of us breathing, hyping each other up, fist bumps, and take it in.
Right.
Sometimes that's all they need is just to take a step back, take a breather. When things get so fast-paced and so intense, it's difficult not to get into your bad habits.
Right.
And it's not all about strategy and how you counter this. Sometimes you just need a breather, and that helps a lot.
Do you find, because I've seen it before, do you find that real quick here, do you find that the facility really helps with that? Because I imagine if you're all at home, it's harder to lock in with each other because you can kind of just stew in your own world of like, ugh.
No, 100%, and it helps with team unity. They're all on the same page. They hype each other up. If someone's not doing too well, it doesn't matter. The team is around them. It's definitely very good for the team environment, the team morale, and we see it since we've been winning matches. We've been playing well together. It's obvious.
Do you have any final words before we send it back to the casters here for your opponents? Some like a good luck or watch out?
Well, more good luck for the other NACE teams because we're coming.
I love it. Anton. Thank you so much. I'm excited to see what the squad play. Let's get back to the casters and get into the action.
Well, wow. That's a lot of confidence coming up from Coach Anton over there. Really excited for what's going to happen tonight, especially with, he was saying the map picks went our way.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say my predictions might be right, but
predictions are looking good.
I'm predicting that my predictions are right.
There you go.
Exactly. So we're going to be getting ready to go into it here. Of course, love to hear that stuff, especially about the hub, everything, just bringing all the squads together. We always got a lot of action going on here at the Condors Esports Hub, especially Wednesday. I don't know if you saw, or maybe, actually, no, you wouldn't see because you wouldn't have been here.
I was watching from home
That's
like
true.
everyone else.
That's true. We might have talked about it a bit, but we had like 4 or 5 teams playing at once, in the hub that night.
Like a LAN. That's, well,
they're still playing other people online, but like it was so many.
But we had that many teams just
we
coming
had
in.
We had Rocket League, we had CSGO 2, we had Valorant, we had League of Legends, and we had all our almost all our teams. Almost all our teams. We're missing Val White, Rocket League Academy. You guys better come next time.
Next Wednesday.
So disappointed.
We're expecting you.
I don't know if we'd have space for that though.
If we got every Conestoga team in here.
Every Conestoga varsity athlete and academy athlete in the hub at once.
Varsity maybe. But
varsity,
if you go to
100%
the,
varsity.
100% varsity. If you go to the other one, definitely not.
Because I think the academy teams be so mad at me if I brought up this idea and they weren't included. So,
of course.
Especially, there's certain players there that would come after me.
I think at that point there'd be too many cooks. Too many cooks.
Too many cooks in the kitchen? A little too crowded? Not enough stovetops.
No.
But it'd be cool to see.
But
and we might see it again. We had Waterland last year where we had so many people in the hub at
Waterland
once. Waterland was busy.
It was
great. Incredible event. Love to see the whole community come together for that. And I hope we have another one of those this year.
Of course.
I don't know anything yet. No news come in. I think they're still figuring things out if they want to do other stuff.
Yeah, we talked a bit about that before, and we'll see about it.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope to see more of that soon, especially with how amazing this hub is.
Yeah, of course. It's as someone that is not specifically at this campus, but at a different campus, coming here and just seeing the hub, mind-blowing. Yeah. It's incredible.
Yeah. Like we were saying earlier, there's still that arena coming out, too.
And
that's
exactly.
Gonna be even, oh, my goodness.
Yeah. We'll be in there frequently.
Yes.
Just checking it out. And I wonder what the policies for that were going to be, if you could just go in the arena, rent out a computer, if it's going to be more professional.
I think it's going to be same as the hub, because there's 55 computers.
So you would hope people would be in and out.
I know they still have the varsity desks up and everything, and if you are a student athlete, you are reserved spots, you have the higher priority, but there's still, you got a 1 card, you got whatever.
And we still have the hub upstairs, so there's even more room for gaming.
Well, I've heard news about that. When the arena comes out, we'll be able to do multiple streams at once because we still got the production suite in there.
That's true.
And then we'll have the production suite in the arena, too.
Holy. So
we're
having a proper operation going.
I'm going to have multiple Condors esports channels.
Look at that.
Going to have to split myself in 2.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, no.
Not on stream, at least.
No, not. I think TTS would not like that.
No, not very much. Ooh. But no, going into what Anton is saying there, just that closing statement, it's got me excited to watch some Counter-Strike.
Oh, yeah.
You think a bit of fire is going to be under the butts of the roster there.
Under the butts of the roster?
Yeah.
You think they're in the back like, stop talking smack. Stop
don't
that.
Say that.
No, we're not ready yet.
We're not No, they're going to be taking over the NACE.
100%.
And I'm very excited to watch this season unfold. And just got to get that first win. It starts with 1.
Exactly.
And talking during the interview there, he's talking about winning rounds and going at it like that. And you got to just take it 1 round at a time, and throughout the season, we're just going to be taking it 1 win at a time and hopefully getting our first one here tonight.
Oh, well, I'm calling it, especially with him saying the map picks went our way.
Yeah, that especially.
And just the amount of, like we've been talking about the whole time, it's just confidence. It's all about that mentality. It's all about the positive vibes. Even Brody over there, LeafX, talking about it too. Love it, love it.
And Brody over there bringing the positive vibes himself.
He always is. He always is. Except when he isn't.
Don't want to see that side.
We don't talk about that, though. No. We don't talk about that. That's mostly me in here being punished.
No, this is.
It goes to break, and he just throws like a right hook at me.
Oh, immediately.
Yeah.
This is becoming a therapy session, I think.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's okay.
But no,
don't
excited to get into it. What do you think? First map would be Vertigo?
Do
you think they
I think it is Vertigo.
Yeah.
I think it is
they'll
Vertigo.
dive right into that? I mean, both teams like Vertigo.
Especially, whoever got the first pick, with them both having Vertigo as their top priority, they're going to pick it.
Yeah,
There's no way either of them would ban it. So it's going to be that. I don't know the pick order, but it could be the Vertigo pick from Stony Brook first.
Yes.
And then second could be Overpass.
Yeah, Overpass.
That's what I'm
from
thinking
the
might be
Condors.
coming up.
I would be more interested in seeing if the Condors had the first pick, they go Vertigo, and then after that, it goes to Stony Brook and what their number 2, I guess, map would be.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were only told that Vertigo is Stony Brook's number 1. So it'd be interesting to see what their number 2 is.
Exactly.
Hopefully not Nuke.
Hopefully not.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm not a big fan of Nuke.
No?
Nuke comes up on my screen, and I have to get a new monitor. You know why?
Oh, why?
Fist right through it.
Right through it?
Right
Well,
through
Summit?
it. Done. Just like that. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, Summit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
just
right
like he
through.
did. And, it's bad because I don't have the money like Summit 1G does. So
Real
it's
license monitors. You can go to Value Village. They got monitors there. My one I'm currently using, $10. It isn't 480p, but it works.
$10 monitors.
$10 monitor. It has an
I could get like
HDMI.
5 of them and just like have a whole.
You can recreate the production suite.
Well, with a little less quality and probably size. But how old are these monitors?
Oh, that one, it might be as old as I am. It looks to be ancient and it had some paint on it when I bought it. But you might do with what you got.
Yeah, it works, especially when the ones that have experienced Nuke, they don't work.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah. No, Nuke for me, I'm a personal enjoyer of Nuke. As a Scout fan, I like just going outside.
I can't cast with you anymore.
My apologies, guys. He's leaving for the second time now.
I'm gone again, yeah.
No,
I can't.
As a big fan of the Scout, Nuke it holds a special place in my heart. And then if anyone knows Franz J, then you know Nuke.
Oh.
And you're plenty aware. And then you're plenty aware of Brain Rot at the same time.
Brain Rot at the same time.
If you've watched a video, you'd know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. I do see some map bans.
Oh, yeah.
I do
They're
see the
popping up
Vito
now.
on the left side. And what is that? Is that exactly
that is
what I said it would be?
Exactly
what I said it would be.
My co-commentator was talking about.
So we got Vertigo first. Condors did manage to get it in and pick it. And it's interesting because Overpass came in second by Stony Brook.
They are picking it.
So maybe that is their number 2 map as well.
That would be very interesting.
Really,
if both maps
funny.
are teams 1 and 2 maps, that'd be a strange coincidence. I'd say that much.
That'd be really interesting. And then Mirage at the end.
Of course.
And I heard some stuff earlier. Mirage was predicted by Anton, the coach, as you just saw. He's talking to LeafX. We don't have much playtime on Mirage with this new team.
As much practice,
They had some play last semester, but then we've had a bit of roster change since then. We have some players come in and out, and the comp that we're using right now, the play style, I was told isn't very Mirage friendly. So fingers crossed.
Mirage is a very heavy execute map, so.
Yes, fingers
Makes
crossed.
sense. We'll see how it
We
goes.
don't make it to decider.
That's the hope, of course.
2-0.
In the good way.
2-0. 2-0. Fingers crossed 2-0.
Fingers crossed.
Not we
I'll
don't make it
join
to
you
decider because 0-2. Fingers crossed 2-0.
That would be the other side of the coin.
Exactly. So we're waiting for that. Just seeing some practicing going on here, I think, is what's happening.
Yeah, the camera on. For us here in the studio watching PSX, the guys that will mostly be watching throughout the game here.
Yeah, we're getting to it eventually. It's what I like to always say, it's never a proper cast if there isn't issues.
Of course.
We've experienced it a lot this week, especially earlier on Wednesday. Keep talking. And CS patch.
Yeah, ruining
Things
a lot.
didn't go quite as good, but we still had a good stream.
Oh, yeah.
Good dubs, both sides. It was nice, and hopefully,
gameplay.
even amongst those issues, I don't think that it didn't really affect the players. It affected us, and
Which,
hopefully,
thank goodness.
our energy didn't bounce off them. And now they got that good energy, that good vibes. They got
time. So
It's commentary's middle name.
oh, exactly. We're getting closer to the match now. We're just winding down, getting a little closer to being able to show you guys what you're here to see and not our beautiful, beautiful faces.
But they should see it all the time.
No, I
How
mean, if we could
handsome
put us,
this
if we
is.
could put us in the corner, maybe.
Come on.
I
Yeah,
would take
like a
that.
face cam
Yeah,
almost.
Exactly. Put us on each
Like
side.
imagine they put us at the bottom of the screen, we look up.
Or just
Like we see
pretend
right
to hold
now,
a-
they're rotating around, go to the left side.
I think if I was in the bottom of the screen, I'd just sit like this the whole time, make it pretend I'm playing.
You're the whole team at once.
I'm
You're
so
all
skilled.
five.
I'm
Yeah.
just-
You're
I'm-
switching between like monitors and like.
I'm so talented.
Going
I think
crazy.
I could.
Yeah.
But no,
We
we're
can't,
getting
we
closer.
can't tell them that's actually what's going on.
No, they don't know that.
We have those
team.
those athletes are actually playing. They're actually playing.
Yeah, and if
Yeah.
I'm sure if I was actually the one playing, it would go a little worse than our athletes here.
It could still be 2-0. You never know. That's the thing, though. If you play against pro players and you yourself aren't a pro, how are they going to expect what you're going to do if you don't even know those strats?
That's a good point.
That's
right
how I
there.
think about it.
I think if I got me and my group of boys
Play
on,
silly.
Exactly. I think we could do some strats that they wouldn't expect.
They won't know. Yeah, you just hide around every corner.
Rush B all 5.
Exactly. So we're going to take a second here. We're going to throw to a quick break, see what's going on. Like I said, issues are issues.
Hey.
So we'll be right back soon.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Get this going quick. We're going to go in game. They apparently are a little impatient right now after we had some issues. We're going to go in game, take a look at what's happening here. And, yeah, just catch on up to the Condors action. We're already on to map 1. Of course, we called it earlier. You got Vertigo going on real quick. 0-0, I believe. Or is this? No, they got AKs. Yeah. I think this is round 2.
This looks to be round 2. There looks to be a buy.
Oh!
No, this is warm up.
It's still warm up.
That's why they have the weapons.
Okay.
We're
getting tricked.
Yeah, a few technical difficulties, a few, but we're getting there. As you just saw some warm up footage. Definitely was not round 2.
No.
But we're getting there. A few technical difficulties. We were ready to go, but there was a team kill.
It happens.
Happens to the best of us.
Sometimes you see your buddy and he turns around and looks at you the wrong way, and you just
immediately.
I never do it.
I do it constantly.
Wow.
I'll admit to it.
Oh my. I was gonna put that out there.
My friends deserve.
You know what they say about the internet? Once it's out there, it's out there. You just admitted to
crime. I'm going to jail.
Okay. Well, it was good having you on the one cast.
Yeah, we're gonna lose.
Maybe we can get like a setup for you in the prison cell. Remote.
I'd be a big fan.
Yeah, we could do
that. If
we're
on screen, dude, the bars just like come in front of me.
Well, I'd assume that the setup would be inside your cell.
Are you coming in the cell with me?
I'm here. I'm not going to prison. I'm not coming there because you stabbed your friends. I'm staying right in this chair.
Okay, we're definitely not started yet as he's Molotoved his teammates, but
no.
We're just getting some gameplay right now, watching them kind of mess around. We hope that they don't get banned from the server twice.
You think it'd be 2 in a row? Ooh. You never know. 3rd time's the charm. Maybe if they do it twice, then the 3rd time around, they won't.
Yeah, and we'll have just a
then
flawless stream from here on out.
Yeah, maybe throw it in there. Whoa, game live. Here we are. Already done. Sorry for the wait, everybody, but this is the action starting out. Round 1, Vertigo, as I said before, Condors pick. But Stony Brook, they also like it.
Yeah, both teams fans of similar maps, and as you were projecting the map bans going the way we thought, and we're seeing the Conestoga Condors esport team there spread out as they're going up a ramp at.
Have to look out here on A site.
A site.
Stony Brook's coming in, half through scaffolding. The other ones are coming up through ramp. Condors have to hold them back real quick. PSX picks first with the smoke. Nice, you like to see it first blood. Guap gets tanked down in the back.
What a utility. Is getting the bomb down now, bomb plant, and now Conestoga's going to have to go on the offensive here.
Yeah, you have to get a retake. A few utility have gone out. Those are real special, especially in this first round, because, not enough money. You don't have many on your hand, not many throwables.
And Stankler goes down. You want 2 Ts left as Digimon goes down. And Mr. Balls, Tony Balls picking up a kill there.
Have fun with that one this game, eh?
That is going to be
a
fantastic name.
Speaking of Tony, gets that final kill on Morty there. Condors just put in a bad spot. Had to give up their cover and go around those. I think those are water crates or whatever.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Those boxes in the middle of the
yeah, those crates.
Yeah, just give up their position and try and retake that bomb. Get it away from Stony Brook.
Seeing a lot of Galeals here from Stony Brook on round 2. The Galil been very good so far, actually, in CS2. And one, what is that, Mac 10 coming out from Stanklord.
You only usually see the Mac 10 second round, if anything. This is interesting, seeing the Galil already rushed right into it. Stony Brook's probably pretty confident with their gunplay, with the Galil in hand.
Going much slower this round, a lot more patience displayed on the ramp. They pushed in pistol round, but because they could afford to do so, but with the heavier machinery, you'd think they'd go for more of an aggressive take, but no, still playing patient.
Well,
just feeling it out.
Now that they know they've given up this strat and what they do to the Condors, they are going to take a bit slower and wait for any possible closer corners, any angles on scaffolding and such. Conestoga's smarter than that, though. They know not to get too cocky with it, get too pushed up yet.
As they said pregame, they're playing reactionary.
Exactly, and that's what they're doing good right now. Just waiting for Stony Brook to make a move here, giving up a bit more space through mid. PSX took some damage, backed out. Or Guap did instead, not PSX. And Stretch.
First interaction happens at mid as Stretch goes down to one of those Galeals.
Yeah, it's hard.
A-site is now being taken over by the T's. As there's a pick from Stanklord over on the B site. The bomb is at B.
And he's going to get the plant down here. Condors are going to push in through this very difficult choke point, especially with the smokes out.
This Digimon behind the one on A site picks up a big frag, and Stony Brook picks up the round up 2-0 early.
Especially keeping 3 Galeals as well, taking that round win. It's pretty big for Stony Brook.
Yeah, it'll be important to see where Conestoga gets their first frag in the map here, and if they are going to get the first pick in any of these rounds.
Yeah, they're going to see a bit of a force buy as well. You take a look there, got some M4s, and then PSX, third round op.
Yeah, third round op, going with the big plays here. We'll see what Conestoga does. If they do have a set plan, or are they still going to play this reactionary style? If PSX is going to be something special with that op, or more of the same that we've seen so far. Another A push from Stony Brook.
Excellent grenade lineup come from Stony Brook there, flushing out PSX, deal some damage to him, get him out of that really fortunate spot he was able to take. PSX, we were talking about earlier, he likes connector on overpass, but over here on Vertigo, he's a big fan of mid.
Yeah, which makes sense.
He stays there.
Similar enough to what connector would be, and has a lot of really good angles, especially for an op.
Oh. Stony Brook pushing on A side right now, get 2 nice picks right off the bat to get more control over it. Clearing the way, get some throwables in there, and stop any Condors from pushing on and fighting back.
The first frag out from the Condors as Adam W goes down, but the bomb goes down for Stony Brook as they look to do their post-plant hold.
It's interesting here. Using a lot of utility already to take that site and get on to have a secure plant. Yeah, Condors just might back out a little bit. I don't know. I think they're going to go for a save here.
Yeah, it would make sense after doing the force buy on round 2. Keep the AK especially on the CT side.
AK and op.
Op's
Can't
big.
forget that op, of course. If I had that op, I wouldn't want to drop it. I'd run away too.
Now we see the T's going on the offensive now, kind of looking for the save
Hunters.
as
Nice.
Stanklord goes down.
Already at a nice angle around there, right around the corner. Stanklord couldn't see it coming.
Watching mid now, but no more interactions will be had as we go into our third round. Conestoga in a hole early on.
Do you think Stanklord didn't expect that angle because he relies more on smell than sight?
Yeah, he might have been
Hence the
distracting
name?
himself.
Or is he himself the stank?
I think he would be the Lord of Stank. He
The
might,
Lord of Stank?
He might emit the stank.
He can like manipulate it?
Exactly.
Like an airbender, but with stank. Stank bender. Nevertheless, see what he puts up here with his team as they got the advantage.
Digimon keeping the Galil so far into round 3. Could upgrade his weapon, but doing well with it so far.
Yeah, Tony Balls as well has also got that Galil in hand. Hey, if you don't got to spend money, don't spend that money. An AR is an AR.
PSX hits him once with the op, but takes him down to low health. Pulls out the pistol and retreats a bit more onto the site. Lots of util coming out now from Stony Brook.
Yeah, they're just trying to flush him out there, get rid of him. They know he's sitting around there. The threat of the op does linger over on B site. Stretch. Meanwhile, elsewhere, gets a nice pick, clear him out away from A. Stony Brook right now still holding back a bit more in the T side of the map. Seems they're going to adopt some of a reactionary style against the Condors.
Which they'll take as they are the CT side. The T's here. They do have the 3-0 lead to play with, but winding down the round, 50 seconds left. Setting up on ramp here at A. They definitely have to do something. That smoke holding them back so far. But we'll see if they decide to go up scaffold or if they're all going to come up the ramp here.
Yeah, they're getting real close. Smoke ain't going to last forever. Condors.
As Tony Balls picks up the first kill with that Galil headshot. But Pam coming in, taking down Tony Balls alone in the corner of the site here. No backup and gets taken down by Digimon with that Galil.
Just hard back there over by the sandbags in the corner. Getting pushed around by fence. 2 players coming in from Tony Brook. Third kill goes out on PSX. Just 1 player left on the Condors. Guap. He's not looking too healthy either. He's going to have to get a good retake going on the site.
Yeah, Molotov forcing him to retreat from the position he had. And the T's now, Digimon, 1-Talp, and Adam W getting into position. And now getting a bit aggressive as Guap has picked up the op and looks to save.
Oh, yeah, it's just probably going to fall back. Oh, no, they're going for an exit frag here.
Ooh, almost gets taken. Guap on 1 HP.
This is going to be close here. They know he's there. They want the op.
They want him so bad.
The hunting party begins. Run, Guap, run. Don't go for the kill. Don't go for the kill. Oh, my God.
Guap with my retreat still and gets taken down by Adam, losing the op for the CT side. We'll see if they do pick it up.
Oh, no.
And they do not. They don't get to it in time.
Sometimes they leave the op alone because if you pick it up and you're not confident enough with it, then you present that threat of giving it back to the enemy.
That's a very good point.
And if the enemy buys the op, they obviously want it. They obviously want it.
And so they're going to want to take it back. Stanklord has not bought anything yet.
We do see a tactical timeout here from the Condors. Of course. So usually right now, when you see these timeouts, it is to break the momentum that the enemy team is carrying. Stony Brook, 4-round win streak, right? Condors want to put any hiccup they can into this momentum they've got a hold of, and that's what the timeout's for. That's what it's going to do. Also, it can be used to talk about things,
course.
Chat amongst each other.
They might implement some strategies now and go against that reactionary style that they had. It's going to be big to see what happens here, as Stony Brook has the econ heavily in their favor, and even if they do lose a round, they can still do a full buy and take something back.
Yeah, we see the full D ground from Condors too. The Deagle's out.
Love to see it.
Oh yeah. As
some fighting happens on ramp here, typically the initial point of conflict.
Whoa.
Stankler sees Stretch in his sights, takes some shots at him, but nothing happens. Stretch just firing through that smoke, trying to pick off anything.
Yeah, just some spray and pray, especially when that smoke's up. The Deagle, any shot that hits, that's some good damage.
That is.
Condors keeping a little slow. Oh, what's that? One tap?
Regrouping. One tap through the wall. Yeah. That's a headshot there. Guwab now trying to hold off this site as best as reinforcements come in. All 4 members of Stony Brook coming in, and they pick up the first 2 frags there. They have site control now. Look to get the bomb in, as Tony Balls is having an interaction here with Stretch.
A bit of down underneath. Lower mid. He's watching the flank for his team. Stretch thinks he's getting cheeky. Can't quite. It's a hard matchup right now for the Condors, up against all AKs. Oh, except for the M4. A little hidden M4 in there. I guess Digimon favors that a bit more. But anyways, Condors don't got the firepower to match up. Can't quite take these gunfights in their favor. You see, Pem is like, you know what? 1v5, no point.
Yeah, I'm not going to make a hero play here. We're just going to recover. She has 2,800 in the bank right now, so definitely some money to save. The richest member of any CT right now.
Well, she might be roaming around here, looking for some exit frags, getting a little bit more confident in taking these angles, but just going to leave Stony Brook alone. Round 5 goes to them. Condors need to find some footing, some strategy to go here to get back at this team.
Yeah, they just need to pick up 1 round. 1 round is all they need, and as their coach was saying pre-game, taking 1 round at a time, it really just looks like they just need to get that 1 round in. That's what it looks like.
And then the one after that.
And the one after
that. And then the one after that.
Of course.
And then the whole game after that as well.
But the way the game is going right now, it is hard to imagine Stony Brook dropping rounds. They are playing seamless right now.
Yeah, it's it. They're looking real nice. They're getting some good picks out. They're really waiting out their time, but then slowly regrouping and getting a nice solid attack on A or B site. They've been switching it up. No consistency. It's trying to keep the Condors on their toes.
And they're rotating between sites mid-rounds, showing A and then committing B. It's just going to be important for the first frags to come out from the Condor side as PSX grabs 1 on the attacking 1 talp. As the rest look to rotate into mid, Stretch picks up 1 on Adam.
It's looking real nice right now. Condor spreading out, get some good picks. Pem right here is stuck alone all the way over on A side.
Probably calling out to the team that this is not a bluff as the bomb is going down. We see the rotate from the other CTs.
Oh, bombs down. Stony Brook, they're down. Oh, they were down in manpower, but they even it up. 3v3. Condor's going to have to get a good retake going here.
Ooh, a missed flash from the T side here. Another one coming out through that lane.
Oh, it worked.
PSX picks up 2 huge kills there. It's a 1v1, and he cannot finish the round off. Tony Balls picking it up. Tony Balls with 5 kills so far in the early goings of this game.
Yeah, Condors are just getting stuck in really unfortunate positions. And Stony Brook right now, they're really using the speed of their attack to their advantage.
Yes.
They're getting on site quick. They get that 1 pick, and they collapse just like that. Condors, they like to rely on a bit more time to get things set up, analyze what the other team is doing, and play off that. And Stony Brook, they're not giving them any opportunity to have that breather.
No. And it seems that every single interaction, every gunfight they're getting into is multiple members of Stony Brook and only 1 member of the Conestoga Esports. We've seen a lot of individual efforts as the XM picking up a kill on the site there. Not something you see bust out very often. Condor's going on more of a desperation play.
Every now and then Morty decides, you know what, it's shotgun time, and I'm all here for it. I love it.
They pick up the kill, and it's a 3v3 right now. Now a 3v2 for the T side as they look to retake the B site. as one top taking down the enemy gamers. A Stretch picks up one there. It's a 2v1. Definitely does not have a health advantage at all with only 40 HP. Looking to retake.
He's going to swing this corner. No point in saving. Kill or not, he tries. Tony Balls.
He's set up.
He's got the balls to hold that angle. I love it. I love it when they got the funny names.
Set up, and Tony Ball has been a master at holding those angles.
Yeah.
He seems to catch everyone off guard.
Between Tony right now, one talp. One? Yeah, one talp.
One talp.
Interesting. They've been really fragging up. Getting those kills, securing those entries for Stony Brook.
Yeah, not seeing as much from the Condors side. The KD ratios are 0.5 for most of them, and then go up, not faring as well. But it is 7-0, and we are still on the first half of the game, so definitely a chance for the Condors to come back here.
Oh yeah, plenty of space to get back in.
Lots of shots up A ramp here, but nothing much. Still that conservative style for the teams.
Their Condors are playing a bit more closer to the entrance of A ramp, holding near scaffolding and just getting behind the sandbags over there. And it's a good mix-up. I like it. Keep the enemy team guessing. Don't let Stony Brook get on these sites. Easily know, this is the angle I'm going to take. This is where I got to look. This is where I'm going to get these kills. Even though Pem does get flushed out there.
Get pushed out, and they are figuring out that Pem likes to hold that spot, and they have been flushing out that corner of the map with util every round as the entry from the T side was successful. Only one member left from the Conestoga Condors.
Tony Brook's got a good spread out attack formation they've been going after over and over. It's been working for them. They're taking all these angles at the same time, just from different positions, and it's difficult for the Condors to react. You can't look everywhere at once. You can't get all those kills at the same time, especially when there's only so many people to hold that site. Finally, the round ends. Final kill again, taking down the Condors. Stony Brook takes another 8-0. It's not looking too good.
Well, we got a full buy here. 2 ops from the CT side.
Oh, no.
Never mind. No. Sold the op, sold the op.
It was a little tease.
I was excited to see what they were going to do with that.
It's like oh.
We might. As another tactical timeout gets called here from Conestoga. Talking about strategy, again, what you're saying with momentum. Of course, we can't hear into what the players are saying, but the Stony Brook team looks to be a well-oiled machine. It seems that they have a lot of communication going on right now.
Yeah, they're, like I just said, they're taking angles together. The coordination is there. It's shining through. And Condors, they're trying to get these good cheeky spots going, trying to get some good corners, get some good angles, but Stony Brook, well, one of them is Tony, but Stony Brook is, they're just collapsing on these sites. They're taking all the corners they need to secure a nice and safe advance into the bomb plant. And Condors, they just don't seem to have an answer for that right now.
Yeah, it seems they're flushing out every angle all at once as 3 Condors look to be going towards the A site here. A little more reinforcement, as that is what Stony Brook has been primarily attacking this game. As we're in our little pre-fight waiting stage, as they actually look to be going towards B site this time, going up the staircase.
Let's see, we've seen a lot of op action this game, but not many good picks so far from the Condors. Let's see, Morty can change that up real quick for us.
Morty holding a tight angle, sees the Molotov go by, so he knows action is coming. No shot there. Saves those 5 bullets.
Oh, hello?
Angle is a little blocked. Talking about communication mid-round.
Jeez, just slowly scooting in the way of my gun angle, man. Watch out.
As PSX and Morty were holding the site there as the T's go back over to A site. There's that going back and forth between the sites, playing with that time, and all 5 on ramp, 2 on scaffolds now.
But look closely, the Condors know. They sniffed out this rotate, and they've already made their way over to try and hold down this A site. Nice and strong, keeps Stony Brook from coming in.
As there's 2 big kills, go off Stretch picking up kills through the smoke there. As we have a 4v3 retake now for the CTs, as one top trying to get into a tricky spot here. We'll see if this plays out.
The behind the fence position, it's always scary to get into, but once you're in there, hard to get him out. Condors, we'll see if they expect him in here. Morty gets a kill to op. There we go.
We'll see if anyone peeks this angle as Stretch doesn't see it, but
lives. He knows.
They pick up the kill on him. Pem comes in and finishes up. Just Stanklord left, and Pem going on the offensive. Doesn't quite get it. Now go up. Has to clutch up the round, and he'll get it. Goes back to the defuse. Has his kit. Does not. I guess he doesn't. He doesn't get it in time.
No, he does not have the kit able to get it in time, unfortunately. Condors got the round in kills, but not in the objective.
Yeah, here you see the difference in econ coming to bite the Condors. If they just had a little bit more money, fully kitted out, they might have been able to get around there and...
Oh, he's got it now.
Back.
Killing from his mistakes. Grabbed onto that kit. But I liked what I saw from the Condors.
Yeah, I liked it too. I hope it gives them the
saw.
confidence to come into this round and hopefully execute a little better. They did all 5 over, the 5 rotate from the whole entire team, so I hope we see more of that. And the communication, it seemed to be much better that round.
The plays were there, the kills were there, everything went good. Just need to focus a bit more on time.
Already holding a tight angle, gets the opening kill, but Stenklord comes in and picks it up. It looks to be a B site take. There's PSX. It's that shot from Tony Balls. Imai goes out and they have taken site control. It'll be a retake from the 3 members of the Condors and their M4s.
Grenades upon grenades upon grenades.
Using all of their util.
Oh, Condors can't make their way through at all, get past this AC unit.
I would be fuming right now if I was a Condor. This would be... They're testing them. This has been quite the test for the Condors. And
see right now, bombs about to go off. Stony Brook's got to get out of there real quick. Stretch. Last one alive. Just going to hide out in mid. Maybe get some exit frags real quick. We'll see it. Stoney's going to go for the hunt, try and find him. But no, he's hidden away. He's doing a real proper look. No.
Very interested to see the T side for the Conestoga team here, what the communication will look like. It just it appears that T's have just had an advantage just by communication, how they're taking sites, and how they're just overwhelming them. It will be interesting to see how the Conestoga team reacts to that when they eventually go on the attack. And before the game, we were told that this was more of a CT-sided map, and not seeing it right now.
No, Stony Brook's got a real good attack layout. They got good rotations, good positioning. Keep the Condors on their toes, especially because they're really good at switching up what site they attack and how they do it. Either putting pressure through mid, full rush on, and a lot of time wait out as well. And the longer you wait on that action, the more the CTs start to worry.
The more they think something's up here, but PSX picking up a kill in mid is now a 5v4 for the CT side for one of the first times in this match, it feels like.
It could be called TC as well.
Terrorist
counters. Yeah. Instead, they're counter-terrorists.
As we see Stretch here on A site, nothing going on so far for the T's, just setting up, using that patience game.
They're waiting out. They are down that one player, so they got to be a bit more careful on these plays. They don't have quite the manpower to get these sites secured as flawlessly as they have. See right now, PSX.
With his lower HP, that Molotov is going to be detrimental. He picks up one while in the fire. A great play from PSX, picking up 2 kills in the rounds, putting the Condors in a good spot to hopefully get their first round win.
1v2 there. You'll always take that trade. Always. Even when you're put in a bad spot there with the Molotov, you got to move. You got to get something done. He said, you know what? I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to watch my legs slowly burn away. I'm going to get this kill.
Wardy shooting through the smoke there, picking up some good damage on Tony Balls. Tony Balls and One Tap both damaged. And our CT members here, full health as the molly goes down, and all the util play from Stony Brook. They're quite excellent at that.
Yeah, it's hard. This site, once you take it, the hold there is really nice for T-side.
As the CTs come out here, Conestoga, One Tap gets 1 kill, but the answer back.
Trades.
Tony Balls with his lower HP. It might be smart just to send one at him, and Stretch gets him.
Is that what I think it is? Is that a round for the Condors? Yes, it is.
Wow!
This is where it all turns. Is that the Condor noise?
That's what Condors say.
Yeah.
They pick it up. I still think that's a crow.
But yeah, there they go. They got a nice round retake as well.
That's the crucial part there, is that they did have one retake on A site without getting the defuse off, but now we see him getting a retake on B site. That's definitely going to be confidence in the favor of Conestoga.
They waited their time. They let all that util over there by the AC unit just calm down, get out of there, and they pushed on as a team. They knew there was no more throwables for Stony Brook to throw out there. Nothing to stop this 4-man push onto site. Yes, we'll lose a few players, but we'll be able to trade them back because they already had that man advantage.
He'll take the round win over the man win every time.
Exactly.
As there's a very aggressive A take from T side, but it is getting snuffed out right now from Conestoga. Pem getting a kill. Picks up Stretch earlier, also picking up one frag.
Yep.
They're still committing to it with the util all coming out on A site and full
Stretch.
commitment.
Just barely stretching himself away from that Molotov
And
there.
he picks up a headshot on Digimon. As one top answers back though on Stretch. Trades galore.
I like what I'm seeing. Stony Brook is going for this classic strong push out to A site. Conestoga's biting back, getting kill for kill. It is traded out a bit, but they still got that man advantage, especially right now, 3v1.
And Morty has the op. Definitely have the guns advantage as well.
Okay, we're going to see one tab's going to come around here, throw a flash out scaffolding, affect some of the Condors players.
As PSX and Morty are holding this angle. Morty going very aggressive with that op, holding it
nice nade.
real up close. He retreats now as they look to settle in. One top is the bomb carrier, so
PSX sees him. They know.
fight's going
Gotta get
down.
through that smoke.
PSX
Nice.
picks it up. 2 rounds in a row for the Conestoga Condors, and it's as you said, it starts with 1 round, then the round after that.
Round
So
after
we'll see.
that.
We'll see as we keep rolling on here.
I like it. I like it. They're coming back in, but side swap.
So this is what we'll need to see. As we were told, this is a CT-sided map. It doesn't give a lot of optimism and hope for the Conestoga side, but watching what Stony Brook was able to do and the communication they had and how confident Conestoga was feeling going into this, I hope that they can communicate, have some effective site takes, and we'll see what the half entails.
Vertigo attack for Condors is always lovely to watch. I think they'll still go for a bit of reactionary plays after this pistol round, of course. Pistol round's always crazy.
Stretch with the dual elites.
Oh,
Love to
love
see
you.
those always.
I think
Those
they
are
go for an
something,
A-ramp push.
something you see in both my skill level and the professional scene.
It pops up everywhere. You can't run away from it. It's too good. Morty lurking over on B site.
PSX picks up the opening frag on A site as they come in and fully take it.
Oh, he's going to get over the defense spot. Oh, a few kills going out. Morty died all the way over on A site. Condors are now down 1 player, but they got some good damage on Stony Brook. A few low health targets available for the Condors to pick off. Bomb planted as well. Just got that good hold here.
And that Morty forcing them all over that B, buying a little bit more time for the Condors. PSX playing with that spot, and actually it blocked a few bullets, allowing him to get a kill before he got traded out.
All right, it's 1 player left. Just Digimon, 17 health. Let's see it. Gonna get it real aggressive. Come down ramp here.
Gets the kill with the dualies.
John Wick action up. Pow, 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 pow.
The prophesized weapon picks up the headshot and wins the round for Conestoga. Do I hear 3
That's
rounds
3.
in a
That's just the
row?
momentum they just needed. They got the confidence built up in those last 2 rounds on the defense side, CT, and now with the side swap, they're like, okay, we do stand a chance here. We are able to get these kills. We are able to take these rounds, and that's just what they're doing. And of course, with the pistol round 1, that's huge for this attacking side.
Yeah, as we see an AK, a Galil, and then 3 MAC-10s coming out for the T side here. Getting that round 2 AK, huge in the hands of PSX. As 2 over on Tunnel, the bomb is thrown down.
Yeah,
As
we'll see.
PSX on mid, taking a favorable gunfight.
I told you, he always wants mid. He always wants mid.
You're bang on with that as he looks to wrap around A site as Morty picks up 2 kills with that Galil.
Nice, nice. Condors using their money advantage to their advantage. And it's working for them right now. Get some good kills off. Stretch is able to clear out the way for the rest of his team, push through mid. Ooh,
There's
Tony Ball's right on the
Balls
corner.
taken out by PSX on that AK. And we're seeing a lot from the Conestoga team that we saw from Stony Brook is that they are not taking any one-on-one gunfights. It is always a 2v1. They are going in with the numbers advantage.
Yeah. 2 guns is better than 1, and they're working with that logic right now. Able to get on A site. Get
Adam
that flank
hiding
down.
on scaffolding.
Yeah, he's
Cam
sneaky
did
in
not
there.
know.
Oh, but Morty know where to watch? Let's see. He's going to get in there
Morty
and try to get that
knows.
kill.
Sees the
Sees him.
head. Picks it up. Gets the
Nice.
headshot, and that's 4 rounds for Conestoga now. As I'm not going to say anything quite yet, but they're looking better.
Not quite yet? Not confident enough?
I don't want to, be a jinx,
Okay,
I'm not sure
okay.
if this is actual wood
We
tables.
call it
for
the caster
knocking on it.
curse.
Exactly.
So you don't want to caster curse that.
No, but I do like the momentum we're seeing, and it seems the communication is back, and I wonder if we're going to see a tactical timeout come from Stony Brook instead.
Usually it takes a few round wins to want to break that momentum. Condors, if they win 2 or 3 more rounds, Stony Brook will most likely go for that timeout, try and put a halt in Condors, the momentum, like you just said. just going to take some time for that. A few more round win for the Condors,
Wow,
which
taking big damage from that Molotov, all the way down to 18 health from 100. But Stretch on B site could get the plant down if he had the bomb. Sadly, does not, as the rest of coming up. Getting the plant down, Morty and Stretch holding forward angles here. The util all coming out, just as we saw from Stony Brook before. Got a little cross angle here.
Yeah, they're going to hold over by AC unit. Get some smokes out. Ooh, but it falls down. They're able to push on
There's
in.
one kill. Lots of trades going on as that's everyone down from the Conestoga team. An effective retake from the CTs in Stony Brook.
Oh, they just pushed on. They collapsed all in at once from in front and in back. They took those gunfights. They won those gunfights. Condors able to take that round.
The full buy for Stony Brook paying off. They were able to come out of that round with both an AK and an M4 after going into it with multiple M4s.
Condors do have the bonus here, though, from winning that first pistol round. So they're able to keep up with the firepower potential. But if they lose this one, they're going to be down.
Yeah, and you definitely don't want to get into a 12-foot deficit. That's as bad as it gets, and especially not at the half.
Condors want to get this momentum back. One round is one round, but they've still been winning these other ones. Especially with the AKs in hand now as well. I believe they're going to get some good stuff rolling.
5 AKs as there's PSX. On mid, as always. Looking to pick up a gunfight with Tony Balls. Neither committing to the peak. As he just holds mid rather conservatively.
He's going to give him a bit more space to work here. Wait for PSX to come to him. Oh, it's going to get close. The rest of the Condors just waiting back. They're going to wait on PSX to get this kill.
Second over peak. A little pre-fire through the box there for PSX. He knows something.
He knows. He knows.
Oh,
flash goes out. Oh!
Tries to run, but gets tagged. Tony Ball's picking up a big frag on PSX.
Him going for those pre-fires gave out his position more than he probably wanted to, allowing Stankler to come around with that good flash to set up the kill for Tony Balls, eliminating the presence of the Condors through mid. Tony going crazy right now. Getting frag after frag, taking on the Condors.
Tony, another one.
Wow, is this going to be an ace?
It looks
to be an ace. Oh, he might go in for it. Let's see here.
I'll see if his teammates decide to BM and steal it from him.
Oh, just stretch left.
Tony Ball's a fan of the M4 on T side, using the M4 over an AK, so it's not a surprise to see him picking up a bunch of kills as one top comes in with the AK, picks it up, and Stony Brook goes up 12-4.
Match point. Condors, they can't lose any more rounds. Any more. No more. Don't give up any more, guys.
The heart's starting to beat a little bit here as a tactical timeout is called.
This is on the Condor side, though. Once again, just, final. Match point coming up. We got to do something. We got to get these guys, stop them from this momentum they're carrying. Condors, they had a good few rounds, of course, in the end of that first half. Into second half, they got 2 more. But Stony Brook just came back. They got the utility. They got the guns. They're taking these gunfights, and they're winning them again. Condors need to figure out a way to stop them from taking this first game tonight's series.
Yeah, Stony Brook setting up efficiently and effectively so far on the CT side. It wasn't so much on the pistol round as they seem to be a little bit more discombobulated, but now that full buys are out and in full effect, we're seeing the communication, we're seeing that teamwork from the Stony Brook team.
Condors low in that money like I mentioned last time. They had that bonus, but they didn't take the round, so now they have to go for some Tech 9s, AKs, and Deagles. You still get work done with those. I've seen some great things happen.
As Tony Balls picks up the first kill on PSX, but Stretch coming in and taking out the dangerous Tony Balls.
Oh, he's got more mid-pressure going here. He's going to have to force more of Stony Brook to come over and watch this angle that he's able to take. Giving Condors a bit more space to push on. Is he able to get in here?
B-side. And Morty picking up the kill with the Tech 9 and almost picking up 2. Stretch coming in from a good angle, lurking through mid.
Gonna come up top here over the bags. He knows where he is too. Nice. Good crosshair placement from Stretch.
Top crouches into the fire. Stretch just anticipating that better. There's
flank from behind though.
Adam picking up 2 big kills. It's now 1v1. Adam on low health.
Oh, he hears him go to the defuse. Got to get in there quick. Adam hears him as well. Throws in a nice flash.
Down.
Stretch giving his position through shooting.
Stretch does not know where Adam is. Just knows he's behind that smoke.
Nice. Oh, the one tap too.
Gets the shot in the head. Unnecessary, but pretty.
Crisp. Oh my. There we go. Condors 5-12 now. Still on the verge of this game 1 being taken by Stony Brook. No mistakes.
That was a much needed win. That was a much needed win.
Yes.
And 7 seems a lot more doable than 8 in a row.
Like you said, one round at a time. And with that win of that, the round win of that round of that win, the Stony Brook team is unable to get any good full buys going here. No rifles available, so Condors are at that econ of advantage. Stretch with weird smoke coming out here. He's going to take a look at Guap, say, dude, what just happened?
Guap throwing him a smoke so he could get another one out.
He says, here, try again. Give it another go.
Why you as the first fight taken on the B staircase there, lost from Morty. Digimon picking up a big kill there.
Condors just playing a bit split up, trying to get a pick and play off of that kill. Push onto the site, but they just can't seem to secure it.
Scaffolding.
Oh, he's going after him. He's got a bloodthirst. Gonna get this flash out, might move up. Yeah, Guap's going in first. Gets taken out from the right through scaffolding. Stretch, he's got to watch too many angles here. This is too unsafe of an entry for him to pick.
And without Pam there to provide assistance, definitely have their backs against the wall.
Oh, I think they're going to go up through possibly ladder here. Make their way around to mid. Tony Balls is in the way watching. Stretch might have to figure out this corner angle. Oh, he kind of knows. Goes out first. Nice.
Picks up the headshot.
He got the crouch in, is able to duck under those bullets. Real action hero style.
Flashes that to mid, and they're going mid to B side, it looks like. Pam watches the back.
Oh, Stretch is going to have to watch left on this corner here through AC.
Picks it up, but Pam follows up and almost gets the spray transfer on the person.
One
on
health
site.
on Digimon there too, but unfortunately, that final round leads us to first game going to Stony Brook.
One Tap playing excellent in that one. 20 frags in a 22-round game, 23-round game.
That's almost a frag around.
No, 18 rounds. Apologies.
Yeah.
I'm not good at math.
That's more than a frag around.
That is more, yes.
That is more.
Stretch as well with a great performance. 19 for him in this one.
It's looking good, though. I don't know. Condors, they got a good warm-up going. First start of it, you know, those first few rounds they gave, it's a few rounds. You got to give a few rounds to the team as a general. The enemy team it's a courtesy. It's a courtesy. And they came back in the final phase of that attacking. Or, no, they were CT first. Of the CT side for the Condors. Round swap, they got the first few, but then Stony Brook, they sort of figured them out, got them back again, were able to stop them at any point of pushing in. And Stony Brook, they were just winning some good gunfights, taking good angles together, and Condors just didn't have too much of a response to it. Too many negative trades.
Yeah, it's like what you were saying there with Stony Brook just coming in and Conestoga getting those round wins at the end of their CT and at the start of the T. It looked like they had a little stretch there where momentum was on their side, but once the Stony Brook team got set up, it fell apart from there.
Yeah, Stony Brook's got really good positioning right now. Like I was saying earlier, the mix-up they're providing, they're swapping their angles every time, changing it up, keeping the Condors on their toes, and it's hard to play against a team that does that. You never know when they're going to be, and there's too many angles to check at once.
And it seems like it's going against the reactionary style of the Condors. If they had more strats that they could anticipate and play more, like they said reactionary, but you almost have to do a little bit of guessing.
Yeah.
And it just seems like they were not able to guess at all what was coming
Stony
from the
Brook
T
was
side.
taking some nice angles, and it's hard. Like you said, reactionary don't work.
Yeah,
They don't work against that.
And maybe all that training and all the studying done might have been all for naught, as those might not be the strategies that they came into this matchup with.
Yeah, it might need a bit of a switch up, bit of a play style change, and we might see that soon, but we got a quick break coming up next. Catch you guys after.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Hello, hello, all you amazing Condors out there. Welcome back to the stream. Once again, I'm joined by Curtis Cove over here. We're going to look at some CS action. CS action. We've had it so far. Yeah. Just been keeping up with it. We just had map 1 go so far for the Condors. Was a bit of a loss.
Could have went better.
Let's say that.
But
It could have been better.
there were things that they could look back on and say, we did this well. Let's do it again.
Yeah, exactly. It's even if, losses are losses, there's still data to build up on, more like VOD reviews and just general like things to improve. That's the word I was looking for, improve. But yeah, it's fine. Only map 1, Vertigo. It was the Condors pick, but we also learned earlier that Stony Brook, our opponent, also really like Vertigo.
It is also their pick.
It was a very even playing field, but Stony Brook just came out on top a little more than the Condors could. Condors seem not quite playing the way they want to right now. Stony Brook is getting some good positioning out, just keeping Condors guessing at where they're going to be, getting some mix-ups, and Condors just need to maybe change the play style a little bit.
Yeah, the promising thing that I saw from that last game is they were down, 10-0 in rounds?
Yes.
And
yeah,
they came back and they won 5 rounds.
Yeah.
And that's huge. They never once gave up, and then when they had a stretch of rounds that went their way, they looked like a solid team.
Grabbed that momentum and they took it. So
Exactly.
hopefully we'll see this. We got map 2 coming up soon. We're going to see Overpass. This is Stony Brook's pick.
This is. But
do you want
it
to say
is
it?
also
He'll say
our
it.
second pick.
We both
So,
wanted to say that there. You could tell.
we did.
Like,
We're juiced to say it. We love these maps.
Yeah, we do, but Stony Brook does as well.
Yeah, and that's
really,
the worry.
really weird. Really weird. And if we do go to map 3, which hopefully we do.
Yeah,
hopefully we do.
I would like to see
I said
that.
it earlier, hopefully we don't, but now I'm saying hopefully we do.
now we're not hoping to get O2'd.
It will be Mirage.
Yes.
And Mirage is a map that this team, some of the players do have experience on it. I was talking about last semester.
Everyone knows Mirage.
Everyone knows Mirage.
But
I love
this team
Mirage.
together.
Their comp doesn't quite work the way they want it to compared to other maps, right?
Yeah, compared to a Vertigo and compared to an Overpass.
Yeah. So we're going to see it. Heading in right now. Game 2. Round 1.
We got the pistol round started.
Condors starting CT.
Yes.
Different from last game. They started, Condors starting T.
Condors were CT last
They were
round to
CT
start.
last game. They're starting T this game.
Yes, and that's what I'm looking forward to seeing, and to the communication, how they attack, as it just seems like the attackers have set the tone of the game so far.
Yeah. This is also a CT-sided map, of course. That is why Stony Brook wanted to start off on CT side, get that advantage, get those early rounds stacked up. Condors right now, they're going to rush on. We see, there you got the dualies out again.
Dualies out, and PSX on connector, as you had promised us.
Who got speed in there with Pem as well? Oh, the
Pem
one
coming
kill
out,
too.
picking up 1, and a second kill there, just outside of bathrooms.
Just going to secure lower park, push their way on. They see one player on A site.
So goes out, blind PSX, but the rest of the Condors are there to pick it up. It is a 5v2 right now as they swarm the site. Just one left, and it's Adam. Adam coming from behind them on the lurk. Grew up against Pam taking the fight.
But the Condors know. They know where he's coming in from. They know he's in toilets. In the bathrooms. Might be trying to take a leak. Oh!
Adam gets the one tap on him. Adam and a 1v4. You definitely like the situation for the Condors. As Pam spraying that.
Oh. She had a good angle, just couldn't quite get the shots where she wanted to, but damage is damage. 3 more Condors
PSX
left, no big worry.
him, going for the jump shot with that USP.
Around the corner, what will he do? Stretch swings out, gets that final kill, securing first round of this map for Condors, and with that being pistol round as well. That's good momentum they'll be able to grab a hold of.
Yes, this whole CT-sided map thing, I'm not sure how much I'm believing in it right now.
After the one round?
Yeah, of course, pistol round is very different than every other round.
Yeah.
But we'll see how this continues going, and if they win a second round, I might just have to concede this map is T-sided.
Yeah, just going to concede it.
If they win, if they're
You're
going
to completely change the win rates and the stats from everything we've looked at. You're going to change it.
I think the Condors are going to do that right now as we speak.
Okay.
As they come out at the playground, PSX in connector. As I'm going to be saying that.
Always runs right after it. Yeah, I always like to say it. It's like his cave. He's like a bear, and that's where he wants to keep that place secured. He wants it under his name.
No, there's been no one else in there with him yet, so it has been his cave as they're coming into A site. PSX on that entry.
A site just not having any defenders holding on. It seems that Stony Brook wanted to give the space to Condors. PSX, ooh, getting a little too
through
close.
the smoke.
That's a bit of a weird push because you're going down the stairs. They see your feet before they see you, and you having your head not where your feet are, can't see anything.
As the retake now starts with the CT side, and they're getting gunned down. Pem picking up 2 kills. Gua picking up 1. It is now a 2v1 Digimon with 1 HP.
It's happened a lot, this 1 HP play. You're going to see right now, Squab swings around, gets and killed by truck. No worries whatsoever. Condors taking round 2.
And if you look, Uop didn't use any of his util. As we get further on into these full buy rounds, that's going to be valuable. Yeah. Having that econ advantage.
Interesting. You just didn't need it. Didn't need it. They got those smokes out, especially when you take that A site. You just got to worry about bins and bank, and that's it.
And especially when you take A site with no one there to stop you.
Yeah, that was interesting that Stony Brook just kind of gave it to the Condors. They said, you know what, you can work with it for now.
Yeah, it just the control there. It'll be interesting to see how they go back at that. Of course, we're following more the Condors, so we're not really seeing how Stony Brook is getting set up here, but having no one on A.
Especially right now. The aggressive positions they've taken up forward in Park and both toilets. Condors going to run into it a little sooner than they want to.
PSX getting a tag out there on one top. Not killing him, but forcing a retreat and the CTs to push back. Stretch picks up 1 kill on one tap there, but Stanklord comes in and grabs PSX. 4v4. Guns majorly in the advantage of Conestoga.
Yeah, they got some AKs there. You'll love to see it. That's what they want to be having in their hands. AK is always that favored weapon. Morty's pushing his way in through toilets. You might run into one of the Stony Brook defenders real quick.
Stanklord holding more of an aggressive angle there.
Yeah.
Picks up 1 on Morty. Big headshot there on the bomb carrier and gets a second in bathrooms.
This is what I was talking about. Stony Brook, they're playing very, very confusing. They got the mix-up. They swap their positions, and they're working off that unexpected play style. Yeah. Condors, they're pushing up there, throwing out util. They weren't placing the util in favor of him taking that angle on toilets. They're trying to, you know, work off the fact, oh, defenders will be on site. We'll have to worry about them there when they get there. And Stanklord just pulled out, got a nice good swing around that corner. And Condors, they weren't ready to fight back. They didn't expect it coming in, and he used that advantage and took those kills.
Yeah, starting the round off there, the CT side Stony Brook had a more forward hold on mid and the other areas of the map there, and so when you push back into the site there, it's different. You have to use it a little differently. As in sewers, we're getting a big gunfight. Digimon picking up 2. Gets a 3rd, but then gets traded himself. Lots of killing going down, just PSX left.
Yeah, it's not looking too good. Condors got themselves stuck in a very unfortunate spot down there in sewers. Couldn't exactly make their way out, and just one by one got lined up and taken down by Stony Brook. Just caught at a bad time in a bad place, honestly.
Yeah, Stony Brook taking the last 2 rounds to tie it up and taking the econ advantage of pistol rounds here from Conestoga.
Yeah, 2-2. Want to see Condors grab back onto that momentum they had in those first 2 rounds. They got to get it, because Stony Brook, once we saw last game, once they get those round wins going, boy, is it hard to stop them.
As we're seeing it shift more towards that CT side. Balls jumping down as Stanklord and Taub switching guns. Stanklord wants to hold something a little more forward, it looks like. Taub holding more.
I don't want this off. You can have it.
More conservative angle as the bathroom rush from the T side. And their pistols going towards one Taub, and he misses that first lob shot. He misses that second one as the rushing T side comes in. Picks up the op.
Yeah, Condor's not having any money or real firepower to work off of. Flew in on there and able to get this up.
That up was shot 3 times before picked up, so it'll be interesting to see how Stretch uses this if he gets caught out with the less ammo.
Just reload it. Just reload the gun. Put more bullets in it. Put more bullets in the gun.
Slowly peeking around, PSX picks up the headshot, goes towards Bank, anticipates Tony Balls, gets him down to low HP, but can't quite get the headshot, shooting the torso there. PSX with the pre-fires, trying to get this kill to end the round.
Oh!
Tony Balls with 10 HP, picks up that headshot. That sours the econ a little bit more for the Conestoga Esports side.
Yeah, but you know, a round win's a round win. And
you're absolutely correct.
A W means more money, because you know what a W upside down is? It's an M.
For money.
For money. He knows money. Hope we all know money. Money's good.
I don't got much of it. But if we go into it, we actually have a counter of what we saw the CT side having to do a pistol round. Even though some of them do have econ, as we can see Stanklord with 5,400, but others like Adam with exactly 0. As that molly comes in and it's well placed, Taub and Stanklord are taking big damage.
Yeah, middle of connection here. PSX, he wants it, getting some good utility out. He's able to frag one. He's knocking it over. The second one is, though. He's going to round that corner right behind him. He's got to look out real quick. He's expecting to push.
That they two-stacked it as Talp comes around and picks up the Deeg shot, picks up an AK as well.
Yeah, you got that first kill, and that's the thing I was saying over and over again. Stony Brook is playing unexpected. You've got to expect these weird angles they're taking, check all these corners, and be ready for them.
All of the CTs down at B site right now. They have pretty much open access to A site. Another open A site. I wonder what the strategy is there for Stony Brook and why they give them A site. Conestoga has yet to go to B in this game.
You don't see it a lot. I was saying earlier that you don't see B-site get a lot of action from the Condors. They try it. They don't trust those tunnels.
Yeah,
which
is understandable.
I don't trust them either.
Especially with a team like Stony Brook that uses as util as it does. Yeah. You can't get caught in a tunnel like that.
See Condors, they've got the bomb down though. Pass half.
Kill. Morty misses that off shot and gets stuck out in spot. But Pem picks it up after. Chimon coming onto the site, but will get taken by Guop as the bomb ticks down.
I think he's got it.
Guop throws a well nade, and it appears that Adam is
too close.
Adam was going on the lurk behind, so even then he would have had a gunfight, and it seems like he wouldn't have been ready to take that fight as we got a little model glitch there.
Yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, that was a really nice play for the Condors there. Got on site, they took those angles, and I do want to know what was going on in Stony Brook's comms and the callouts, why they rotated to B like that.
Or what their game plan is in general. Because that's the second heavy B rotate they've had in this game so far, and neither time it's worked out for them. We'll see if they go back to it again this entire game.
Condors do recognize that they do that and go for this B push and then back out and fake the rotate. Because they've been dedicating A so much over and over, they can get into the heads of Stony Brook.
Stretch gets a trade there as PSX comes out of Connector, his favorite spot, and picks up the other kill. 3v3 now. Health advantage going in the side of the CTs.
Yeah, it's looking a little worse for Condors, but you know, able to even it out with some trades, get more positions stacked up.
Nice
PSX gets a nice kill out from Connector there into Toilets.
Great kill. It's a 3v2, and the T side has an op 2 AKs as PSX messes up that flashbang. But a B site take is actually going on here. Digimon on the site, creeping up. PSX has no clue. PSX gets good damage off on him. Pem there to follow up. Starts the bomb plant, fakes it.
Oh, Morty's got to watch up in window.
Digimon being conservative on this. He's waiting for his friend to come, but Morty picks up the nice pistol shot.
1v2 right now. Morty's going to watch their back. Bomb is planted. Condors got that site control going good for them. Pam's just going to back up a bit. It seems that they're going to give this final player, Stanklord, the space to push on site and possibly get a bit of a diffuse.
Pem gets mollied off. It'll just be the op there to watch the site, and Morty gets taken down by Stanklord. We got a 1v1. Stanklord in the smoke takes the defuse.
Oh, the Pem swung out, gave away position a little too early. Stanklord using that fake to his advantage.
Stanklord with the kit will be able to pick up that defuse. Might have been a different story without it. And he goes and picks up the op too. That's not good for the econ here as
long straights of sightlines. Having that op in hands is huge.
2 AKs, like Lil, 2 Mac 10.
Which is good. That's what we were worried about at the start, is they will be just gonna need some speed from the Condors here. Between him and Stanklord, they just did.
Game. Everyone else on Stony Brook has a 1 KD or lower. And then you look at Stanklord, who's 12 and 4.
Yeah.
Head and shoulders above anyone else in the entire lobby.
It's the 3K. Avoid that one play.
as Stankler picking up almost a... That hits... Is that in the back? Shot with the pistol, and it looks like they...
Good flank from Stony Brook there, having 2 players in the back. Only one was needed.
Taking the lead in the game now. Okay, taking 4 rounds early on the T side. It is huge. This is
they are at the Or swapping over to the
early on the T side.
more. Oh, PSX does have the SG.
Yep,
I was
has
telling
that SG
you
that you were telling me about,
earlier.
and
We haven't
he
seen it
loves
yet.
it. He
We
loves
haven't seen
it,
it
but again, has not busted out. Coming up through Connect. And it appears that the CT side when Conestoga loves that A site.
They do. They want to take.
Be trying to keep the defense over there. And PSX spots one and hits a nice headshot with that SG.
Just the overwhelming power Condors need right now for him to push on that.
Now only one coming over from CT, switching from. First kill as they go in and picking up a second one. Going.
Top, allowing Stony Brook to not get any space. Can't push up. Expects this. I see them checking behind the.
On site, Morty with a fantastic opportunity to shoot down from heaven as they pick up.
It's like,
yeah, we check out the replay of that. The PSX headshot, really. And we see the flank from Morty, killing one tap out on heaven and Stretch finishing off.
Perfectly getting those kills and taking the positions they got from them, but not too.
Worked perfectly. Yeah. Panic go over to B site and Tony Balls picking up one kill.
Got the space they want. They got that lower park secured, able to push onto.
Already picking it up though. They know one's on stairs from the util. Molotov it off, forcing them to go around through bang.
PSX is holding a really close angle there. He has the op on him, but he's just gonna hold the TAC-9 out. Players, bomb is planted on their site.
Looks like they're running away.
Yeah.
And living
Con to try and get anything done here, so they're just gonna play it a bit safe. Back on out. Oh, then they run into Morty.
Morty coming. Get it, Tony Balls. Not the man that you want to run into. Tony Balls going off on our Vertigo game earlier on.
They got the op 2 as well, and if they can take this next round and be 2 ahead into the side swap, that is
in a very good position, similar to the position that feel like a 6-5 game as Conestoga's been playing their game.
And just a reminder, this is also Stony Brook's map pick. Side, and on their map pick, having this advantage right now is
doing a 180 from that Vertigo game. Everyone is bringing it out, and they definitely wanted to bring it to Stony Brook this one. And as you're saying, they do get to go